Hey everybody. Hey Game Changer.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. I'm just happy to have you here. We haven't done a show in a while where we broke something down, so I'm really excited about this show. But everybody, welcome to my stream. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in if you haven't already. Also subscribe if you are new. And moderators, whoever still have a wrench, make sure you're dropping Game Changers channel. Flood my channel with Game Changers link, even though everyone is already subscribed to Game Changer, but whatever. Also share on your platform, whether you have a big platform or a small platform. Make sure you're supporting me. So, Game Changer, what is going on?
Nothing much. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming. So, yeah, pretty much we, Game Changer and I, were both sent this content from, should we say his name or should
Yeah,
we?
yeah, Ray. Yeah,
Yeah, Ray Hanema. Thank you so much, Ray, for sharing your content with us. We appreciate you. It was kind of wild, and I do want to share it with everybody, with my whole audience. But yeah, what do you think about a Game Changer? When you saw it, what was your thought?
I only seen a piece of it, and yeah, it's definitely something worth exploring. You know, it's the women were older and they were looking to apologize, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so
How, what? Let me ask you this, GC. How come they always wait till they're in their 30s before they start apologizing? Why don't they get on board in their prime between 18 and 25? What do you think about that?
they don't have anything to apologize for at that point. But I mean, I do feel that it's constructed. That I think that I don't think that it's genuine. I'm gonna put it like that.
Oh, you don't think it's genuine. So why do you
No,
think
I
that?
think that in the 20s they plan to apologize in the 30s.
Got you. That's why they party and have a good time and say we don't need no men. We can do good. We can do better by ourselves, et cetera, et cetera. That's why they say that, right?
Yeah, I kind of get that impression. Absolutely.
So before we begin our show, I want to say hi to the early birds in the chat. We have E. Capone with the first comment, aka the first super chat. Thank you so much, E. Capone, for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate you. He says, I love Melody. Oh, how sweet. I love you too. We love you. But thank you so much for that. I'm trying to find my here we go.
Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your
Thank you.
patronage.
Thank you, E. Capone, for that $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, so also make sure you guys subscribe to his channel if you haven't. It's right there. He's a new content creator, so make sure you're supporting. Hi, Just Being Jazzy. Salute to you. It looks like she also has a channel, so make sure you guys subscribe to her as well. We have Money Making Mark. Salute to you. UFO Kamikaze One. Good evening. Salute to you. We have Firestorm 855. Hey. And Manna Tomorrow, thanks for coming. You've been coming a lot lately. I really appreciate you. Yes, definitely make sure you hit the link and subscribe to Game Changers channel if you're not subscribed already. Thanks for that, MOT. And Lando, salute, salute. All right, so I guess we can start some of the video, GC?
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
Okay. All right, guys. We have 14 people watching so far. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. We have nine thumbs up already. So let me see 16 thumbs because I have 16 viewers. Let's get them likes up. Put that super chat back up while we're waiting for GC.
All right, something's up with my computer. Give me a second.
Okay, no worries. Take your time. So how's everybody's Saturday evening? I'm happy you guys decided to come spend it with me. Salute, salute. It's gonna kind of be a short show. It's not gonna be real long because I know everybody have things to do in their personal life. So we might go like about 2 hours. If I open a panel, it'll be an hour of commentary and then an hour of panel. So yeah, don't expect this to be an all-nighter because I know you guys expect that from me, but not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Let me check and see how many likes I got. Oh, here we go. Okay, fair use, fair use.
But here we go.
Well, here is Dawn. I'm just doing my part to put educational information about men and women to help sprinkle with a humor and a dose of sarcasm. So today I want to share a clip with you from a very impactful discussion I had with 9 amazing ladies who also to my channel. I held a
So the first thing I guess notice is that this lady, whatever Dawn, yeah, we can tell she's a little older, right? It's fine. Just as we sometimes always point out, the guests on podcasts like Fresh and Fit, Just Pearly Things, the guests that tend.
Do you see it stopped? Did you stop it or did it stop on its own?
No, I stopped it. I didn't know I was on mute, but it's weird hearing that she's a little bit older coming from Donovan Sharp, considering that she's younger than his girlfriend / wife or fiance or whatever.
Really?
At least she appears. Well, she appears it. With white women, you look at neck wrinkles because white women are prone to like Botox and all that stuff.
Right.
So what I go and hair dye, what I go off of in dealing with white women, because their age is difficult to gauge and they do tend to visibly age faster than black people, is their neck. It's like a tree. The number of lines in their neck determines their age.
Right. Yeah, because black women, I've seen 50-year-old black women that had no wrinkles at all. So it's odd.
Well, yeah, they could be going through the same stuff. But but yeah, she has fewer neck rings than Mrs. Sharp. And
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's interesting. That's all I want to say. It's interesting to say that she's up. But then again, I mean, that doesn't really mean much. She's just noting that both of them are past a certain age. Okay.
Yeah.
To have the best grip on reality tend to be the women who are a little bit older. Just a little bit older. Well, this woman clearly is either in her late 30s or early 40s, and it appears that she is unmarried. Just food for thought there.
A couple of different panel discussions, one with men and one with women, which will be included in my course that will be launching the middle of February. You can sign up with the link in the description. So I'm in the process of moving into a larger place, and we'll have a new studio where I'll be doing regular panel sessions. I'll be inviting men and women to have discussions with one another.
Also, and this is something that is just so creepy about older women. Like the flirtatious movements, like, sweetheart, like, baby, you're in your 40s, man. Like, let's like,
That's true.
I mean, you can't thirst trap people. It's just not what you do.
On my YouTube lives. And my goal is for each robust discussion with.
Oh, it's breaking up, GC. It's very choppy.
Guess
It's really crazy.
if you want to volunteer to be a part of this,
Stop the cap.
My face is scared from me. Like,
Okay. Right now, what I'm sensing from Donovan Sharp, shout out to him, is a little, like competition on the horizon. Let me try to downplay them.
Oh,
What are
saying
your
that,
thoughts?
saying that basically these women are competition to his wife.
Well, no. Saying that because he's a relationship coach / dating coach, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I do feel that she may pose some competition against him.
Right, I do see that because she's also a dating coach. Yeah, I definitely see that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think that may be his bias, but
Yeah, because he's going a little hard on her.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure he would like to go hard on her. Yeah.
Facts.
All right.
really? Like, dude, this is funny. My family is scared for me, as if you are going to get attacked for going against the feminist cultural norm. Dude, ain't nobody coming after you, sweet cheeks. You don't matter enough.
write me at sarahdawnmoore.com. And in the subject line, put panel discussion. I will need men and women. So this particular panel covered a whole host of topics as to what women find attractive. Women. So this particular with one another and for everyone to watch. My family is scared for me, but I love a challenge. So I guess we'll see how it goes. If you want to volunteer to be a part of this, write me at sarahdawnmoore.com. And in the subject line, put panel discussion. I will need men and women. So this,
guys, I know I've asked this before, but what has happened to the plural? What has happened to the plural pronunciation of the word woman? I see and hear this everywhere now. Why are we? It's I need men and women.
Can you pause?
My audio's not working.
Okay, GC, I see what you mean. He is nitpicking.
Yeah,
like-
I mean, now in his defense, you have to stop within every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes you have to pause it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there is that. In his defense, that is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the YouTube, so you don't get a copyright strike. And I actually don't notice that. I do notice like people with accents, like if you're British or something, maybe, or
Like
if you're
Chantel.
Jamaican. Yeah,
How
Chantel says
talks.
woman. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like if you're Haitian or she's Jamaican. So,
Mhm.
but outside of that, I don't really notice that.
I don't notice it either. Like I say women, a lot of other American women say women, but it must be a foreign thing. I do hear a lot of foreigners say woman. You're correct.
Yeah. So it could be that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I found the original video, so I might just go there, and so we don't have to listen to Donovan Sharp's commentary, and we could just make our own.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, but let me make sure this is it. We'll do it when the women come up. See
Okay.
how I say women?
Women, yes. Women.
Test. Are you guys hearing me? Test. What the hell is going on with this? Okay. Devin, what the hell, man? Like, Dev, sweetie.
You just called Devin
It
a
is
man.
like Dev, whatever, sweetie, whatever device you're listening on, you need to pick another device, because I can never tell. I can't tell. I don't know if it's true or not. Like, you'll tell me audio's not working, and then I stop the show.
Opposite sex, why intimacy dries up in a marriage. And lastly, I asked them what was one thing that they wanted to share with the men who subscribed to my channel. It was authentic, real, and exactly what this channel is about.
Dude, this is she's being too she's being way too theatrical. Being way, like, and listen, I can be theatrical, but that's just who I am. But, you know, the voice inflections, and we're really going to find, like, sweet cheeks.
Okay, so yeah, it is the same video because the women are in the same alignment, unless it's the okay. So here, let me stop this one and start another one. So we're about to do it without the commentary because he really don't like her, but Donovan Sharp, like he did with Danica Marie, he has a history of going against, you know, female dating coaches, which is what she is. You know, I looked at her page, and it was all kind of how to make her wet and this, and this, you know. Unless you are like just pearly things, who may or may not be classified as a coach, but unless you are somebody that he could benefit from, you could sense it. You can sense it. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
I do sense the hate and jealousy.
Yeah.
And I don't even know Donovan Sharp like that, but it does seem like he has a problem with her, a personal problem.
Well, she's cutting into his money. Like she's somebody that's in his way.
Right.
And also, how can I say this? From what I'm saying, it looks like Devin is his girlfriend / wife. It really looks like he wants to capitalize off of her titties. Like he wants to like he does these shorts with her, and you know, she helps him give advice, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he's not really against women, you know, aiding or giving advice to men in this regard, as long as he has connection to them.
Right. Like,
You
if
know,
he's cool. Yeah, like it seems like he's probably cool with just pearly things. That's why he speaks so positive of her.
yeah, exactly.
I get
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I see
But
that.
he never done a one-on-one or anything with Danica, so it's a little different. But let's do it without his commentary, and let's make our own. So let's see. Actually, I'll do it. Maybe this will stop the buffering. I'm gonna just try something right quick. We tried this in the background and it worked, so I'll try this.
Do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm pulling it up. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
All right. Okay, let's do a breakdown. Let's do a breakdown. This one right here. What are your thoughts? Physical appearance.
Physical appearance. She looked like she can be maybe, she's white, so maybe late 30s. She looks a little masculine. She doesn't look real girly or feminine. I don't see that in her.
You know, I was gonna say plain. Plain.
Yes.
She is like developing like a Shrekish look about her. However, still, you know, natural haired and you know, her lips are decent. She's developing a Mr. Grinch type smile line there. But I look at her and I get that. So this is before your time, but there was a woman named Blossom who had her own show. They used to come on right after Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then she played Amy Farrah Fowler on Big Bang Theory. And I know you don't watch that because you're not a nerd, which I am. But so she looks like that. I forget her real name, but she reminds me of her. So that's my assessment of the first one. Let's go to the second one.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Well, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
This one seems as if she's older than the first,
Mm-hmm.
however, more attractive. And she also appears to be regular white while trying to look like anything else, whether she's tanning, whether it's makeup, or
Mm-hmm.
she's arching her eyebrows and stuff to look more Asian-y. But yeah, it looks like she's either mixed or she's trying to appear mixed to be more exotic to white men.
Right. I see that. I see that 100%. I do see older, a middle-aged woman, maybe in her early 40s. The first one we'll say in her late 30s. The second one, early 40s. And yeah, she has the dark makeup on, a lipstick, the dark hair, like you said, trying to come off as like Indian or maybe I also see like a Kim Kardashian type. She
Southern European, yeah.
Southern European to appeal to the European man, which also they like foreign women. So yeah, I see that 100%.
Yeah, she might be regular white, regular Anglo-Saxon Protestant, but trying to veer towards the exotic.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Your turn to go first. This one right here.
That one I see. Don't laugh at me, but I kind of see like a dumb blonde, like an airhead, you know, maybe in her late 30s, maybe 40, if that. Late 30s to I'm gonna say to 43, 44 to mid 40s. Yeah, just plain Jane. Are we rating them too? You want me we're gonna
No,
rate?
no, just your opinion of their physical appearance. That way, when they speak, we'll have that breakdown.
Yeah, but I see definitely probably like a did some blonde, you know.
Okay.
That's my
Uh, when I think of like the blonde bimbo type, I do think of the quintessential one, and that's Kelly Bundy.
yes.
Kelly Bundy, and she's not a Kelly Bundy by far.
No.
Her hair doesn't have any body, and her eyebrows they're not done in any way, and it doesn't look like they ever were.
Mhm.
No makeup, and her attire she doesn't even try. She might be married, and she's just comfortable enough she's not on the market anymore, so she's like, why?
Plain
You know?
Jane.
Yeah, exactly.
Plain Jane. Yeah.
Exactly.
But a ditzy plain Jane.
You think okay, we'll see. We'll see when we play the thing. She could be a ditzy person.
Right. Yeah, exactly, Ray. A valley girl. Right.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. This one, whose turn is it? No, you went first last.
yes.
Okay, so yeah. So this one, definitely to me, close to or the most doable, like
She's the
sexable.
hottest.
Yeah, on here, but it could be me because I have a bucket list, and on that is hippie, and I'm not talking about hipster, which is a more modern thing. I'm talking about hippie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Definitely something I want to do, and something that I have wanted to do since I seen the movie Forrest Gump, and there were hippies in that, and I was like, "Oh, I'd like to do that," but they are fewer and far between, So definitely on the bucket list, and yeah, I like the hair volume, and I also like this collar around the neck, and you know why?
I knew
Everybody
it.
knows me
I
this
knew
one. Yeah,
you were gonna say that. I knew it.
yeah, exactly.
I
So I'm
knew
not even going to go into details, but I do like it. Yeah.
Okay, so me, I see feminine, dainty, girly. I love curly hair because I'm a curly haired girl myself, a curly haired girl myself. So I like the volume, the curly hair. I like the hair color, like a strawberry blonde. She has pretty lips, nice features. She looked like she can be anywhere between mid 20s to late 30s. I can't really tell because, like you said, with European women, it's hard to tell.
It
But
is.
definitely, she can be between mid 20s and in mid 30s. That's what I said, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I do like the choker as well.
Mhm.
And her features are gorgeous.
Do you wear chokers?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I
Okay.
like
I do
them.
too. I like chokers. Yeah. I like chokers and braces. All right, whose turn? I went first. Okay, so this is you.
Okay. First of all, when I look at her,
Mhm.
she's a feminist. Seeing that hijab, um, the two don't go. Hijab and feminist don't go. So that's number one. Number two, she's older, plain Jane. She looks like maybe when she was younger, maybe like in her 20s, she was probably hot, you know, but she just gained weight and she got older, like in her she looks about mid 40s. But yeah, that's what I see. And I see now that she's older. When she was young and hot, she was out there doing her whatever, not listening to her man or whatever. But now she's like, oh, I'm old. No one really wants me. I'm going to fall in line now. I'm not a feminist anymore. Maybe I can pull a man just by being submissive now, even though I wasn't before because my religion, I'm supposed to be because of my religion, but I wasn't. Okay, what's your take on it?
So 2020 hindsight. I don't have much on her. I mean, I do know that she's some type of exotic. It's difficult to say what type. I will say that I do have, in addition to other things, I'm not going to call it a fetish, a hijab fetish, but there are some women in hijabs that and the same with nuns. Every now and again, I do want to strip them down, and see what's underneath the hood. So she does like arouse that particular type of curiosity with me. I can imagine that in a country where all the women are hijab and or in a monastery or something, I'm pretty sure that priest and like regular Middle Eastern guys think that stuff all the time. So yeah, I'm curious what she has to say.
And it's supposed to be covering them up and leaving everything for their imagination. But like you said, it makes your imagination run wild. Like, wow.
Well, you know what it is with me? Like every now and again, because we have them on college campuses from time to time, every now and again, they do something to just spark the imagination a little bit more. For example, like this woman is showing like a little piece of hair. But in addition to that, some of them will wear like bright red lipstick. And I'm like, ooh, because you're used to seeing like the regular ones in the hijab, but you're like, ooh, that one got lipstick. And then some of them will wear like the white hijab with like glitter, with like gold glitter in it, that's really like flashy. And it's still a hijab, but it's like a flashy hijab. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Something about a hijab. Maybe because I never dated. I never just watched a woman slowly undress with a hijab on. I never did.
Well, real quick, did you see the picture I had with the hijab on?
Yeah, I did.
I think
Yeah,
I think I might show that for the people who didn't see it, so y'all can see what I look like in a hijab. But that's later.
Yeah, I do remember that picture. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's your turn to go first with the bottom left.
Now this one does look very masculine. And in addition to that, some serial killerness going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. Oh, is that it?
That's it. That's all I have to say on that. Yeah.
All right, so let me see. Oh yeah, she definitely has the serial killer. Maybe remember that old school movie that you were talking about? What do you call it? Carrie? Carrie?
Yeah. But I don't remember what she. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. No, she actually looked feminine.
Yeah, I know, but she gives you that crazy vibe, like her Carrie
Oh.
craziness, like her mom, like Carrie's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you see that a little bit, like just crazy, maybe religious, maybe always calling on God. She was one of those feminists that just call on God. Her hair looks very greasy, no volume, even though it's curly, like the one at the top. Yeah, she definitely looks scary and dangerous to me. That's
Serial
my
killer.
assessment.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Like I wouldn't put it like this. I wouldn't trust her with head. I wouldn't trust. I picture like razor blade in the mouth, like something strange. Like if you trust it in there, you might not get it back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
Right. Facts. She looked like she'll bite your peen off.
something strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it for the next
Your
one?
turn.
All right. I look at her. I see foreigner. I don't know. Uh, she's average looking, a little older, maybe in her early 40s, maybe late 30s. She looked like she has a decent grade of hair. I can't really tell much by looking at her. What about you?
Well, I give her younger than 40.
I said
Um,
late 30s to 40.
yeah, yeah, maybe even mid 30s.
Yeah.
I may give her that. Um, as far as exact, well, I could tell that she's been here for a while. Like she was born here, but maybe her parents are exotic. Like maybe her parents
Mhm.
are Italian or Greek or something like that. You
Mhm.
know, and here she is, and she's like the first generation to stray away from tradition, and perhaps now looking to go back to it. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. She looks like she may be like Middle Eastern or Indian or something. I can't really tell.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she has that like blank look in her eyes where you just don't know. Your
Yeah.
turn.
So this one I'm kind of getting she's big for a white girl, and therefore she was kind of like at the bottom rungs of high school, college and stuff like that, you know, like she was in the sorority, the white girl sororities, but like kind of like obligatorily there, like they were obligated to let her in, you know. She's definitely a modern woman, and she's um however, she's not one of the big white girls that hang around black people in order to be called thick and stuff like that. She's actually just owning her. Um, she's still looking for her place amongst whiteness.
I see that. I do. Yeah, to me, she's the feminist at the front of the line. She looks like she's
Mhm.
the person that's like, yeah, screw men. Let's do this. Get them jobs. Come on, ladies, let's work. We can do it. We can do the
Mhm.
same jobs the men can do. Like she gives me those vibes. Like you said, she is a little on the heavy side. I'm gonna give her maybe in her 30s or 40s. They all to me seem, except for the one at the top, seem to be like 30s to 40s.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. She just looks like the biggest feminist out of them all,
Okay.
besides the one next to her.
Oh well, you go first. You the one next to
Oh,
her. Let's do. Yeah.
okay. This one looks like she's older, maybe in her 60s. I'll give her like
Mhm.
50s to 60s. She looked like she may have daughters that she used to tell they don't need no man, you know, it's all about women. Go out there, get your education, get your job. You don't just screw the men. She gives me those vibes. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, she gives me also Karen vibes looking at her. She looks like she'll call the cops on you in a second.
Okay, I'm not getting any of that. I'm not getting the Karen thing. I'm also not getting the, you know, feminist her whole life thing. In fact, yeah, she is older. I get the feeling that she's the type, and keep in mind, I only heard it. I didn't really watch it with the Donovan Sharp thing. So, you know, I don't
Mhm.
really know these people, but I get the feeling that, you know, she's like the one that's there, like, like, I'm gonna say this, like, you girls need to get in line type thing. Like she's the mother that's trying to get them out of being modern women.
Really?
Yeah.
She gives you those vibes?
That's kind of what I'm picking up. I mean, I'm not good with vibes, but you know, just looking
Well,
and
maybe
guessing here. Yeah.
maybe now she is because remember they're all apologizing for being feminists. Remember, so maybe now she is.
No, I mean, I think that she might have been the one all the way through. Like she married young, had the husband, and just watched the world change around her, and she was like, "Hey, what's up with these chicks?"
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
could be wrong. You know, you seen it, I didn't. So, but
I
yeah.
actually didn't see it.
Oh, okay, so we were watching it together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time watching it,
All right.
and I can't really see the one at the end. Can you kind of?
Yeah, I'll play a little bit.
Yeah, so we can see her face. And you're first. Yeah, exactly. They all give Karen vibes. I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, she's not gonna show her face good. She's one of those funny people. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
All right. So yeah, I go first last, so that's
mhm.
me. Yeah, definitely not really into men. That's what I get from her. Not really into men. Her armpit has hair.
Right. She's natural. She don't use deodorant.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And and she has an outside dog and her house smell funny.
I say cats.
Really?
I say she has cats who pee everywhere. Cat
Oh,
lady. She don't have a husband or a man.
okay.
She
Okay.
has cats in her
All
house
right.
smells like pee. So yeah,
No, that's very possible.
we so mean.
A little bit, but no, I want to give this assessment and then see, look at this one. Look at this one.
That's the serial killer. Look at her.
Yeah.
She ready. She ready. All right, guys. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
The one with the glasses. Okay, we'll
The
see.
serial killer?
Enjoy.
It's breaking up, GC.
They say like that's something that I think is very attractive. So yeah.
It's Borgin. It's Borgin.
Video.
Okay, so they're talking about the friend zone now. What's your thoughts on that?
I didn't hear it because it's Borgin. Can you play that again? Because I couldn't hear anything.
It's like kind of like a biological switch.
I hear it.
They were good at it. I think it
Was it still Borgin?
Yeah.
All right, here, I'm gonna download it. It shouldn't take too long.
Okay. Because this is getting good.
But,
I'm over here like.
Well, yeah, we built it up with descriptions, and then when it came time to play it, it just went down. But yeah, I'll take care of that. But no, but they were talking about the friend zone. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I didn't hear what they said, but what were they saying about the friend zone?
Well, okay, they
hear
said
it.
two things where we were going. They were first talking about how the bigger one, the one in the top middle, she was talking about how she now is looking for dad qualities. She said that there was a switch that occurred inside of her, and she's now looking for dad qualities from a man, which leads me to ask: before that switch, what was she looking for? Like,
She wasn't looking.
oh, you saying that she just wasn't really looking for a man at all?
Exactly. You know why? Because feminists don't need no man. They can do good. They can do everything by themselves. Remember.
Mhm.
So I don't think she was looking.
Okay, and then one of the other ones was talking about what was she talking about? Friend zone. She felt bad that she used to keep, and actually, I think if I was listening right, I think that it was the one with the hijab.
What did she say? The one with the hijab?
The one with the hijab said that she was keeping dudes in the friend zone.
Wow. That is strange because with her religion, she's supposed to be married with kids and everything and very
Exactly.
submissive. So that's really strange.
But how are you seducing and friend zoning dudes with a hijab on?
I know, but like you said, maybe, she had a hot, back in her prime, she was hot in the face and men wanted to see, you know, underneath that hijab. So maybe they were like sexually attracted to that. The fact that she was covered up, it was leaving a lot to their imagination.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Melody, and this is me as a man. I see, I see a woman in hijab, and I say, you know something, for religious reasons, she's not going to just get all kind of freaky with me. She's not.
Right.
So yeah, it's a no go. Why even waste your time? You know, like I mean, don't get me wrong. They make good study partners for physics or something like that. But like, I mean, I doubt that she's just Okay, so hijab means no hookup culture. That's what that means.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So
Well,
like,
maybe she was just leading the ones on with the same religion.
oh crap!
You
But they
know,
supposed to be waiting anyway.
I know. So she was making it seem like, hey, wait for me. Let's be friends until I'm ready. You
Oh
know.
crap! So she had a bunch of guys at in their early 20s, and she's like, at 25 I'm going to marry her.
Right.
And then 25 came and the parents got together, and she's like, oh yeah, you're more of a you're more of a little brother to me, but I'm
Right.
older than you. Yeah, more of a little brother to me.
I can see that, GC.
Take off your hijab now. Yeah, I picture it happening exactly like that. I own 3 7-Elevens. You take off your hijab. I
I see that. I swear, GC, I have the same vision you have.
yeah.
She definitely friend zoned the men of her same religion. And they were thinking by the time she turned 25, they were going to marry. And she just like, oh, I'm sorry, you're just a friend. That's exactly how she friend zoned them. I agree.
Now, how long should a guy be in the friend zone before it's 3 minutes before the thing lows? Before it's just like a completely bad look.
I would say, in the friend zone, I wouldn't give it no more than a month if I were a man. Honestly, like just being friends, like, hey, what are we gonna do? It's been a month. We've been hanging out. We've been going to the movies. We've been chilling. I've been a friend to you. Do you see us together in the future? I think a man should definitely ask a woman that. And if she's not, um, you know, being submissive to him as a friend, giving him a kiss, being affectionate or anything like that, if she's not showing any signs of being attracted to you, just
Mhm.
leave her alone. Because even with a friend, you can tell if a friend really likes you by the things she do for you. Like if she's inviting you over for dinner and things like that, you can tell she's trying to further the relationship.
Now, I'm gonna give some pushback because I think that the whole point of women who friend zone chronically, and they do. I've been friend zoned before. The point, what they do is they do give off signs. They give off misleading choosing signals that you do have the possibility. So it's not as simple as as just that.
Got you. Well, see, you're a man, so you can tell better than I can. I'm just giving my opinion, what I think. I've
Well,
never.
I used to get friend zone bad back in the Black Planet days,
Mhm.
where because me, I like to smash as soon as possible.
Mm.
Which is a defense mechanism against friend zoning. Now, so if somebody wants to friend zone you, it's like, hey, suck my dick, or excuse me, suck my penis. Suck my penis. How come you haven't sucked my penis yet? Here's my penis, suck it. That
Mhm.
comes out, and it's not like exactly mode one, but because it doesn't happen immediately, but after a small period of time, less than a month, I'm like, hey, I'm not feeling the sexual chemistry here. So so it was very difficult to friend zone me that way. What it was when they had that distance. Like,
Mhm.
and the internet was new, and I started meeting women from, like, say, Louisiana or something like that. And they like, oh yeah, we'll meet up. I have family in San Francisco, and I'll be out there. I'll be out there in 2 weeks. But in the meantime, let's talk. And let's talk and talk and talk. And in 2 weeks, it's like, oh yeah, I couldn't make it, but let's talk some more. So that to me was what ARC, rest in peace, would call a manipulative time waster.
Right.
And online long distance is full of those.
I agree. Like, especially online, it's so easy to friend zone somebody online. Like, maybe back in the 90s when you were growing up, because you were a little older in the 90s, correct? Whereas I was a baby, I was a child in the 90s. But you were a teenager in the 90s, right?
I was, yeah.
Now, was it a lot different without social media to know if you're being friend zoned or not?
Well, like I say, you had to like if you meet a person in person, they couldn't keep it up for very long because they didn't have distance as an excuse.
Right.
So once I started online dating, that's when the friend zoning really started to begin. That's when they really started doing that. And no, women didn't give out any information unless they were serious, because all they had to give in the 90s was their number, their phone number. And this was a time when the phone number was attached to their house, so, if you were diligent enough, you could actually find out where they live. So they wouldn't give you their number unless they were serious, unless they were DTF.
Right. And also, wasn't there a number that I think you told this story? There was a number that they gave you that was like, you've been fooled or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. A prank number, like a voice recording, like you have gotten a fake number. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A friend of mine played that for me. I was cracking up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was a thing. I don't know. I don't even know if it was popular. I only heard it from him like one time, but that does seem like it's something that could take off. But no, in the 90s, there were a lot of fake numbers given. Typically a girl would just take, like the first 3 digits of her number and then jumble the last 4 digits or something like that. But, she wasn't interested. I actually smashed off of a fake number, and this don't happen often. But, in fact, it only happened once. But yeah, somebody gave me a fake number, but the person who I called on the fake number sounded cute. So I met up with her. That was kind of strange, yeah. And she did not know the original person. So it's not like because sometimes back in the day, what girls would do is they like, I'm not interested, but he would be a good match for my friend thus and so. So they would give me thus and so's number and say it's her. So it wasn't that. It was really just like, hey, this could work type deal.
Yeah, I know this is kind of like don't have anything to do with it, but I have a friend who said he actually smashed off of Boost Mobile, like just playing around, dialing different numbers and chirping, and got a girl with a cute voice, and they met up, and I think they're still together to this day off of a Boost Mobile chirp.
All right, so what dude was doing was telemarketing pussy.
Right.
What are telemarketing vagina?
You said he was telemarketing a vagina?
Yeah, he was hacking. Like that's all kind of so this dude was like, 7779311, and then it was an old lady, 7779312.
Yes.
7779313, and like he just continued doing that.
That's what he said. He said he was because you remember the chirps. He said he was just typing the numbers. No,
I didn't own a chirp.
I think chirps came out because I had one when I was in school. I was in elementary school with a chirp. So yeah, chirps came out like in the 2000s, early 2000s.
No, they came out the same time that expensive cell phones were out, and I had one of those. I just didn't use it that often because it was you had like night and weekend minutes and stuff like that. It was expensive, but no, I didn't really waste time in chirps.
Yeah. Well, they were fun. Everybody had them, especially the kids. I was a kid. My mom bought me one. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, she got a phone!" Because nobody else, none of the other kids really had phones like that. But yeah, that was. I know it's ghetto. I know, but he said he met his wife like that, just dialing chirp numbers,
Of
walking
course he
home.
did. Like, I mean, any woman he meet by doing that, he's going to hold on to because you don't want to go back to that. That is the I don't even know what to say to that. Like I heard of like weird things that came off as, and this isn't a shot at your friend, that came off as desperate to me.
Mhm.
But that's a new one. That's a
It's
new
desperate.
like just dialing numbers one by one, hoping to get laid. That is you are out of options if you do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put him on blast, but he was very desperate for doing that.
Yeah,
Very desperate. Oh, he said it came out in 2004. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. It makes a
yeah.
lot of sense.
All right.
But
Well, it's up.
okay, let's do it. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
All right. Let me cue it back to the part. Here we go.
I think, and this was like kind of like a biological switch I wasn't ready for in myself, but like
Can you hear it?
when they give
Yes,
off like
that
he
sounds
would be a
better.
good dad, like that's such a weird, awkward like attraction trait that I was never prepared for to find attractive. But I think it means like, for example, like they're reliable, they're consistent, like they're dependable, like they follow through with what they say. Like that's something that I think is very attractive. So yeah.
So let's talk about men in the friend zone. I think I see 100 different titles and videos and posts and TikToks and Instagram, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this friend zone is just like such a thing that people talk about.
So at a time, I will say it was very unfair to men. I would keep them in a friend zone just to keep my options open, which is hypocritical because I wouldn't want a man to do that to me. But I definitely took advantage of those things in my 20s. Um, and it's selfish. And I think when a man respects himself enough to be like, don't keep me waiting. I'm not going to entertain you when you entertain me. Then you can get out of the friend zone in a very quick way if it's done like tactfully. And it's like, listen, don't string me along. Like, this is what I want.
Oh,
No.
yeah. It is very weird to hear her. Okay, first of all, I looked at her hand when she was waving her left hand around, and I noticed that she didn't have a ring, and she don't have a dot on her forehead either. So how messed up are you that you didn't get married in a culture that your parents give you husbands?
Right. Well, she explained why. Because she was friend zoning men in her 20s. She was playing the game. She wanted to have her options open, she said. And that's so selfish to friend zone all those men. One of those men could have been the husband for her. And instead, she friend zoned them because a lot of men were coming at her. She wanted to keep her options open, which is not fair at all.
Hmm.
And like the crazy thing to me is she probably was using them for dinner dates, like a dinner whore.
Hmm.
They were probably buying her flowers, buying her gifts, and she enjoyed that from a friend zone aspect though. She didn't want to be a wife or a girlfriend.
No, but why does she have a hijab on?
I don't
Like
know.
I hate her because she has a hijab on. Like no, honestly, because if you're gonna be a modern woman, then be a modern woman.
Mhm.
Don't be a modern woman hidden with a hijab, pretending to be something else, pretending to be a mirror. Nope. If you pull that modern, or if you pull that hijab off, it's all kind of Louis Vuitton and Prada and crap like that underneath.
Mhm.
You are a modern deceitful woman.
Facts. Like I said, it just don't go. When I first saw this panel and I saw one of the women had a hijab on, I thought she was coming up to talk to these women.
Hmm.
I didn't know she was one of the women.
To school them like a mirror, yeah.
Yeah, it was so odd to me.
Hmm.
Want. If it's not you, just. And then I'm like, oh, well, I haven't seen you in this light, actually. I kind of saw you as someone who's always going to be there. But maybe the fear of losing you makes me assess like what you mean to me, or just the fact that you're taking on this more direct approach of like, I know you have a bunch of guys, but this is what I want, and I'm not competing with anybody. Don't waste my time. Bye. Then I'm like, oh, hold on 1 second. It's happened to me like one time. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but when someone respects themselves enough to speak up and say, I know the game that you're playing and I'm not going to participate, I'm like, wow, okay, I have to respect you because you're commanding respect. So
over time, those amazing friendships, they do want something more. And I don't, and the same thing I used to.
Why did she say amazing friendships?
Good question.
Like the friendship was so amazing. The friendship is so amazing. You want to know what's more amazing than a friendship? My penis in your mouth. What do you mean? Like, oh, this is an amazing friendship. It's so amazing. And you're so amazing. There is nothing amazing about friendship. Yes, I have friends. I have homies, some of whom you met on movie night. Sometimes those of you who don't come to movie night, you should come. Every now and again, I'll have guests, like real life guests, come to the house and, tell a story or two about Game Changer in the past. But yeah, so those who come to movie night, but I don't say, oh, this person is amazing. We have this amazing friendship. No, this is just a homie.
Yeah, and let me ask you this question, DC. Do you think a man and a woman can just be friends without any feelings involved?
Yeah. However, it has to be a circumstance. Like with me, my female friends, I'm either not attracted to them, or and it's mutual. Like vice versa, they're not attracted. They don't see me in that way, and I don't see them in that way. There's that one circumstance. The friend that I had on Bernard, she's into, and she said it on the show, she's into hood guys. I'm not a hood dude. I'm a nerd. And she's not my type either.
I know. I was just mad she had slipped up, but yeah.
No, she didn't slip up. I brought it out like, hey, this is your type, and we're not each other's type. But we became friends. Actually, I became friends with her. Well, I'll tell the story later. But anyway, so yeah, that's one way I become friends with a woman, and another way is if I am physically attracted to her, but the circumstances isn't right. Like, for one, I'm with somebody and she's friends with the person I'm with. She's a friend or a relative of the person I'm with. Another one is where it's just inappropriate for me to be friend to pursue a relationship. Like, when you're a kid, you have your mother, she has her girlfriend, and they have daughters and stuff, and y'all don't really see each other until your mother has a get together, and you're like, oh, dang, she kind of grew up kind of sexy, and that's it. But that, hey, this was the kid from the sandbox, so you just kind of like let it go. Also, your sister or your cousin's friends are pretty much off limits. So yeah, but you can still be friends with them. No, there's a lot of ways that men and women can be friends.
Right. The conservative said intimacy without sex isn't real. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I concur.
Okay. Well, real quick before we continue, thank you, the Clue channel, for the $5 super chat. He says, salute Jersey, Mellow, and GC. Salute to you as well. We appreciate that super chat.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate it.
And another thing, you and I are friends. So yeah, so it is possible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of circumstances where it can happen.
Yeah, you and I are friends. You and Chantel are friends. You and Danica, you have.
Oh, and that's another one. That if she's married, like I don't even see married women like that. So yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's all sorts of ways you could be friends with a woman and not really look at her that way.
I agree with that. We should do a show about that because I've heard some men give their opinion and say, I can never be friends with a woman if I'm not smashing. So, but I just think it's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur. All right.
All right, fair use, guys.
Should be naive and think, they think like I do, like we're just amazing friends, but a lot of times they don't. And that's why we have the idea of they can remain in the friend zone, but I think guys want more, and they have to understand that we don't always see it that way, and we want to just keep them as friends.
Yeah, I definitely, like if they have.
Okay. First of all, if you look at this chick, this one right here, in her background, she has like a real old timey, like Victoria era mirror in the background. It's like one of, yeah, she'll move the camera around maybe, but it's one of those real old timey mirror, like something that the Wicked Witch, not the Wicked Witch, who's the one with Cinderella or Snow White?
Oh, the witch, yeah, Snow White. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but that witch had a name, right? What's her name?
I forgot. Was it Maleficent or something like that? No.
Well, no, that's that Angelina Jolie movie that they made later about her. So that was her real name? What was her name
I
in the
believe
fairy?
so. I think that was her name, right? Evil Queen.
Okay, so yeah, she was simply the evil queen. She just had a title, like the stepmother, like the evil stepmother. So yeah, she just had a title, and yeah, it looks like she talks to that mirror, and she talks like that. But no, just by that saying we don't owe you this. However, this is what I want. So you're to give me what I want, and that's this amazing friendship. It's amazing. This is amazing. You are getting off. You are flicking your bean to my friendship, and you think that you don't owe stuff. She's an awful human being. Yeah, she's an evil queen.
Facts.
Your thoughts?
Real quick, Clue said you can only be friends with a 4 or lower or a lesbian.
Well, I gave examples. To where you had to. My sister in high school was on the track team, and she used to bring home her friends, and they were just high school track team sexy, and a little older than me, so they would only mess with dudes with like license and stuff like that. But I mean, it was pretty much understood that it's off limits.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can have a crush all you want, but it's off limits.
And you could be friends, but yeah, it's off limits. And yeah.
Yeah.
Strong opinion that I should feel a certain
What's up?
No, you can go. Sorry.
Right.
way without getting to know what I think and feel. That's very frustrating to me. I move away from that quickly.
Can you give me an example?
When they say some of the comments, I say I shouldn't feel that way, or they're surprised I think that, or why would you feel that way? And I'm open to a discussion with it, but it's more of a you're stupid for thinking this. You should think my way. That drives me nuts. And one guy I went out with, and he's like, I can't believe I'm with the hot girl from the dance. I'm like, okay, no. You're with me. Get to know me. I'm not that. So they kind of build up this perception of.
What the hell was that?
What did she just say again? I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Well, apparently somebody took her out, and he said, and why would he say this to her is very bizarre, but nevertheless, some people just say what's on their mind, and that's perfectly fine. But he said, I can't believe I'm with the hot girl from the dance. And she replies, no, you're with me.
Wow. Interesting. No, you're with me.
Yeah, but it's okay. All right. Here's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, in my imagination, I was to go out with Kelly Stamps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, oh wow, I can't believe I'm out with Kelly Stamps from the internet, and she just says, oh no, you're out with Kelly. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's just like a weird response.
Yeah, it's like, well, you are one and the same. Like, you are one and the same. Like, this is how I'm familiar with you.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem like she just has like a strong desire, like an insatiable desire to correct people.
They all do.
Oh crap! Yeah, so this is gonna be long. Yeah.
Who I'm going to be in this expectation that I'm never going to be able to meet, instead of just getting to know me.
I think being in alignment with your integrity. So when you say you're going to do something, just do it. Like, don't talk about it, just do it. So I think that's a big hang up for me. Like, I'd rather see you do it than hear about you maybe doing it, not do it. So just do it and be done. But
So
Wait, what did she just say?
yeah, well,
That
it
was
didn't make any
confusing.
sense, but I do think that she skipped over something. Maybe it's context. I don't know if they're still talking about friend zone, but yeah, that's just weird.
I think the talk is it's cheap, and I don't watch men's words anymore. I watch their actions, and I form my judgment based off their actions, not off the words. Words are a dime a dozen.
Okay, fair enough.
I just want to, everyone is collectively not. Yep. Just
Look at her teeth. We didn't see this before. Look at her teeth.
Yellow. They're yellow. And they're
Well,
weird.
I didn't even notice that they're yellow, but they are kind of like I was
Weird.
born with big gums. It kind of gives me like a Bubba from Forrest Gump feel. I don't know.
Yeah, like if she's, well, I don't want to say that, but it's like if she goes down on a man, she might bite it. You know, that's what it's giving.
Cold-blooded. All right.
That's what it's
women
giving.
that are watching, you know, that is a thing, saying something and then not following through. It's they have their perception on that as well, but just know that you know there's a lot of women that have experienced that with men. Like there's some things I've done to emasculate men or that have caused, you know, them to feel not good about themselves.
Oh, I could definitely answer this one.
That wasn't a question.
In our marriage, this is something you actually really helped me out with, Sarah.
You know what it is about her smile? It's old. When she
Right.
smiles, she looks older than she does with her mouth closed.
Yeah, I agree.
They look like dentures. Her teeth look like dentures. That's what it is. Her teeth look like dentures.
Probably are dentures.
That's what it is.
Wait, I gotta see this again. And it's like when she closes her mouth, she can't close it all the way. Look at her right there. You can still see her teeth.
Oh crap! Like Heathcliff. Okay.
So I have to thank you for this because I
See,
spent
she
a
looked
lot
regular.
of time in our marriage feeling very frustrated when my husband came home from work. And
Oh, so
he's
she's
a
divorced.
carpenter. He works in the construction field. So you know
Yeah.
how men are direct with each other. Well, it's like 10 times that in the construction field. So I would get really frustrated when he would come home and he just kind of like shut himself out and needed to just like get away and have some alone time. Like I was like, why don't you want to spend time with me? Why don't you want to like
Can you pause
hang
it?
out with
Like
me? Why would I
it's
do that?
obvious. It's obvious why he don't want to spend time with you. He just came home from doing construction. He's tired. Let him get his rest. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. And he don't like you. I don't like you. And I get the impression that she gained weight since they got together. And she stopped because remember what we were saying. Remember my assessment. You know, she's not made up. Her eyebrows are not, you know, nor have they been like, you know, to the eyebrowery in a very long time. So yeah,
Yeah, she looked like she let herself go years ago.
exactly. Exactly. I don't want to deal with that crap, especially since it's old. Like it's he's already tired of sleeping with you, and he has been for quite some time. You know, and it's not like you know he's coming home to a fresh BJ. Nope, he's coming home to listen at you talk about some soap opera crap.
Right, and I definitely think he left her for a younger, hotter, sexier, childish chick. Definitely.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, look at her. She's middle-aged, average. She probably wasn't even keeping it spicy in the bedroom. You know, when he came home from work, he wanted that peace. But instead, she probably was all in his face, yelling, trying to give him more work to do. You know, she probably didn't have the house clean. She didn't have dinner cooked. This is how feminists live. Because I know quite a few of them in my real life. So I'm just guessing this is how she was as well. And that's why she's divorced.
Look at this chick. If ever you see a blue stick note on a random place in the wall, run, fellas, run. Unless she look like Kelly Stamps or something. But no, run. What kind of crap is that?
I see it as a sticky note. So this woman is actually writing sticky notes to herself.
You know what that means. And no matter what, it's bad. Like, unless it says something about the brain. Like what could be on that sticky note? Like she has instructions on how to open the door, like twist and pull, twist and pull. Like what is on that sticky note that
Because
is so important that she puts it on the wall?
obviously she don't have a man to give her instructions and commands.
Ah,
So she
crap.
needs to write it down on a sticky note to give herself these commands that a man would give her if she had one.
It looks like she put that there to remind her to put deodorant on. Like why does she have yeah.
Cringe.
It's a red flag. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want that. I do want one of those white chicks that that has everything like on a nice perfect calendar and stuff like that. So the kids have a chore schedule and everybody has everything scheduled and stuff. I wouldn't mind something like that, but if they don't do that right, if they don't have that like, white soccer mom thing down perfect, then you're just a weird sticky note chick.
Right. She don't even a lot of people have the dry erase board
Yeah.
and they'll write down instructions. That's different. Or maybe even put it in their phone and the alarm goes off and tell you, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But a sticky note, that's kind of messy.
I do like a well organized chick, but yeah, the sticky note method does say something. And
Weird.
here's what's worse about that. The process of writing the sticky notes should stick it in your memory, but it doesn't. So they have the note there.
Right, because it's just a little piece of
No.
paper.
I'm willing to bet in her case it's old. I'm willing to bet that is a sticky note from like 6 months ago. Like like my parents are coming over Thursday. Clean up house for parents coming over Thursday, and it was Thursday 2021 and crap. She got COVID notes on that sticky note.
Yeah, I see that. She don't clean up, so she never took that sticky note off. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Like those people who got Halloween pumpkins in their front lawn right now. She's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And like he needs that time to decompress and he needs to release all the stress from fighting and working all day and dealing with people who are really hard to be around sometimes. And so now I understand, like, okay, when my husband comes home, I've learned to give him like an hour to himself. And he comes out of that hour like so ready to interact with me, our kids, and he's just so much more.
Okay, so I was right. She's still married. She just has a real little ring. Remember how when I gave the physical assessment, I said, she's unkept because she's probably taken or married or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a really, really, really small ring, which isn't a bad thing or saying her husband is cheap or poor or anything. It just means that they were married young, which is a good thing.
Right. That's a good sign.
Yeah. But she definitely has. Why is she snickering?
I think she's the most feminist one out of everybody. The one with the hijab.
She's evil. I think she's evil.
Yeah. She probably literally legit hates men.
I think that she hates men, and I think that she's evil, for the sake of being evil. Here, let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
Let me show you exactly what I mean. Hold on, one moment. Now, once again, you're younger than me. A lot of stuff I say, I'm speaking from like my time, my generation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, I give context to people like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but here, bring it up. Okay. Now this is Skeletor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Skeletor also has a hijab on, at least the top part of it, but the rest he is showing his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Now he is the bad guy. He's the villain. He likes to do evil. He does evil things underneath his hijab all the time. Mm-hmm. That is the vibe I'm getting from her. And he's always giggling. He's always laughing. And he takes pleasure at the demise. And, he's trying to become master of Eternia and from there, the rest of the universe. That is the kind of stuff she's doing. She's trying to take over the universe.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
That was a good analogy because she is evil. You can, like, you know how you can read someone like a book? It's like you can read her. She's an open book. She's not nice. Look at her. She's
Skeletor.
a Skeletor.
Yeah.
Crazy. Mel said, that's not a hijab. That's just a hood.
Have a good.
If it don't have a jacket, it's a hijab. Well, no, it's the top part. The top is hijab is the hood and the rest. It's something like that.
Yeah, they both just have hoods on, if you ask me, because they're evil.
Somebody said Skeletor and She-Ra made a good couple. Okay, so look, She-Ra had some guy, I forget his name, but he was beta AF. And he used to walk around. I think he had a bow and arrow. And he was just in She-Ra's like permanent friend zone.
Oh, I need to watch this to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Time together.
Give one piece of advice for men, one thing about women that maybe they don't know or that you would like them to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice is to just hang in there. It's a tough world for men right now. They don't have a lot of
hang in there
ways to speak or express themselves. A lot of them have been so hurt that they can't move forward. So just be brave and hang in there.
So we
hang in there. I want you to keep putting up with this crap.
I knew you were going to hang in there.
There is a light at the end of the crap. And that light is that light that people see when you die.
Mm-hmm.
Just hang in there. One day you will have sweet, sweet death.
Oh my God. That's the worst advice I've ever heard. Hang
She's
in
an
there.
awful human being. Look at her teeth. Like, yeah.
Hang in there? That reminded me of something someone said on YouTube. It wasn't hang in there. It was don't leave, stay. Wait, I don't remember.
No. Stand in it.
Stand in it. There you go. Stand in it.
Yeah. I teach my son to stand. Ayala Van Zant said that she teach her son to stand in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I agree. All right, let's continue.
Hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything, that my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was
not sincere.
Feminist, that media.
What is that?
That did not sound sincere at all.
It didn't. It didn't.
I'm so sorry.
It sounds like now that I already got all the crap, and she probably didn't get all the crap, but now that I either got it or have come to the conclusion that I'm never going to get it, and that I traded a husband for the possibility of something that's not even received. Now that has become blatantly clear, now she wants to, act like everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just for everybody who was, who remember the 80s. I think Skeletor was smashing Evil Lynn. Just throwing that out there. But no, on the other thing, what's your thought?
What she just said?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I think she's like Wendy Forever said, she's being very sarcastic. And you can tell by the way she's saying it, how she's saying it. It just doesn't sound like it's sincere at all.
Yeah, exactly.
And the smirk on her face is telling it all. Like, ha ha, this is a joke. Yeah. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's doing it because she's been watching people like Kevin Samuels or the Manosphere, and she wants to be a chameleon. She wants people to think, hey, look, I'm a good one. Come get with me, even though I'm 40 plus. Come get with me. What do you call that? Fake soft. What was it? Soft girl era?
Oh yeah, soft girl era. Yeah.
Right, like being a soft girl, being fake just to get what she wants. That's what I see in her. 100%. She's an open book. She's evil. Don't believe her. Men, fellas, listen to me. I'm a woman. I can tell when another woman is capping and this woman with the hijab on is capping. Big
Oh,
time.
she's got a hijab on.
Yes.
That's part of the cap. She literally has a cap.
Facts.
Or it's a hood, because male is the like headwear police. It's the hood.
Y'all said it's a hood.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me that I can do everything by myself, and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do, and that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS, and hopefully, we'll.
They all bobbling heads. They are head bobbling. You see that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's take note of who's not head bobbling. So,
okay, I'm gonna take it off.
Come back later. All right, hold on. Let's see.
That being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do, and that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want.
Oh, she's not head bobbling.
Qualified for, and therefore
and this one.
Men what to do.
Okay.
So I just.
All right. So there's 3 that's not bobbling. There's 3
Which
that's not
one's
bobbling. The one in this bluish purple here.
Mm-hmm.
She has a brooch on. That's a brooch. It's a brooch.
Oh my God.
But so this one, the oldest one and the youngest one.
Yeah, they're just like, no.
Now, either I think that they just see through the foolishness, maybe. And I want to hear the older one speak.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait for her to speak.
I want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS, and hopefully, we'll do more healing on our end, women, because we're gonna bear these children. So
now
we
she's
need to
bobbling.
get together. And if I have a boy, and I have that mentality, like I would never want to convince my son that he has to, downplay his masculinity to make a woman.
Hold on, real quick. Now she's thinking about having kids at like 40 plus. Really?
How old? Well, I don't know how old she is.
Well, she
the
said
hijab and everything.
She
Oh,
said
she
no
said
when
it?
I was younger and I was in my 20s and early 30s. You didn't hear her say that?
Okay, so I didn't know she said early 30s as well. So yeah.
So she's probably either late 30. She looked like she can be 35 to 45, anywhere between there. I can't really tell. Yeah, mid 30s to mid 40s. Like,
all right, fair enough.
So she can probably still have kids.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I know that just from everything that I see, it just seems so discouraging right now to be a man and to have like accusations just flung at you in every direction in the media. But I feel like
everything before the word "but" is BS.
Mm-hmm.
Everything before the word "but" is BS. So she says that, it's so hard to be a man with everything flung at you by me, and stuff. Because remember, this is the one with the mirror on her, and it's probably some crap that's on the stick pad that she's flinging right now. Like that's probably what she got written there, like fling crap at men, like written on a sticky note outside her door.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but she said, but let's see what comes after the but.
Okay.
There are a lot of us women that are starting to wake up to this, and we're starting to see through the lies of the media. We're smart and we're catching on. This is not going to be a forever thing, I believe, where men are, really thrown away so much. So there are a lot of women who are starting to understand what's going on, and we're leaving this feminist movement, me included. And I believe that, you just have to just believe that if you're looking for a woman who's understanding and who's not going to emasculate you, we are out there, and there are a lot of us. You just like Alana was saying, don't settle just because you think they're not out there and that you can't find someone who's going to give you the respect that you deserve. Yeah.
Take care of yourself when you're.
All right, what's your thought before we listen to
what she said? Well, she was saying like we are out there, blah blah blah, but you guys weren't out there in your prime. this is what you guys got to understand. You're older now. This is what men wanted to hear when you guys were when you guys were between 18 and 30. I'm gonna say 18 and 30 because that's still young to some people. But when you guys were younger than under 30, this is what men wanted to see then. Now that you're older and miserable, and now you want to change because you have a cat and you're probably gonna die alone. It's not fair. Men don't
That's
want
probably what's on that stick note. Like she knows the day she's gonna die, and she put it on a stick note.
Exactly. Like men don't want to hear that now. Men want your daughters at this point. Men want your daughters. So what you need to do is go and teach your daughters how to be a better woman for a man. I'm not going to say it's too late for these women, but in a way it is. I mean, they might find somebody who's willing to settle. You're telling men not to settle, but men that's messing with older ex-feminists, they are settling.
Those words are true. Those words are true. There's guys out there that later in life they get with chitlin women, ex-feminist sisterhood chicks. They do. And then they try to say, oh, they're not. There was one chitlin chick. She had the audacity to say, what did she say? Oh, she says, I was able to do it and I'm fat.
Someone said that?
They actually said it, Melody. I couldn't believe those words. And not only that, her husband frequents the venue that she said it on. See, that is a sign of a tamed man. You're a tamed man if you damn it. Take the mic.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about right now, but yeah.
I got an eyelash hair in my eye. Oh, God.
Oh, you okay?
What? No, I'm not okay. It feel like a rock. Damn it. Hold on right quick, okay?
Okay, I'll read the chat while you're doing that. Good luck with you. So again, thank you everybody for coming. This is a great show that I'm having with GC. The women on the screen now, for those who are just coming in, these are all ex-feminists, and they all are apologizing to men, and they're saying, hey, listen, you guys don't have to settle. There are good women out there. But I was telling GC, by messing with these women, because they're a lot older and they had crazy feminist views and they didn't treat men the nicest, that would be settling by messing with these women on a panel. So they're kind of like contradicting what they're saying. And what I was saying is these women need to teach their daughters and their nieces and younger sisters how to be better women for men and not to be feminists before it's too late, before they end up like them. That's all I was saying. Now, do I believe you can change? Absolutely. I've seen it. There's actually a content creator who's in a space now who's a woman who said she used to be a feminist in so many words, and she changed, and she's trying to help younger women be better versions of themselves.
Exactly.
They can get men. There's a content creator out here that says that. So I do believe in change, but I don't know if these women are being sincere.
Well, see, there's a difference. The content creator you're talking about, she's speaking to younger women. These women are saying, it's okay, men, come to my vagina now. There's a difference in the message. These women are saying, something, you need to get with my vagina now. But women like yourself and others are saying, hey, something, these women need to change for you when they're younger, hotter, sexier, childless, and you need to go to where you can to get what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about increasing the value of vagina on your penis. That's what it's about. And and unless they're doing that, who cares? You got a stick pad.
Right. These women need to be teaching the younger girls how to become better women, period. Not, hey, come to me. GC put it the best when he said, hey, come to my vagina. No, nobody want that old used up thing down there. Well, some men might, but you know.
No, they want it when there's nothing younger, hotter, sexier, childless available to them.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine. But you know, some continue to search for that available thing. But well, I'm not even going to get into it. But yeah.
Right. Who's Rebecca Burnett?
I don't know who that is.
She was a former feminist change, got married, and exposing the BS in a feminist movement.
Okay, well, good for her. Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and I do believe that women are starting to watch the manosphere and social media and listen to how men feel, and a lot of women are changing their minds. You know, I do believe that, but we just need to reach the younger crowd. That's all.
But see, you're setting a bad precedent because, you know, you're telling the younger women that they could change their mind at any time. You know, I am not God, meaning that, see, here's the thing about Christianity. There's a loophole to get into heaven. And that is, as long as you change before you die and repent, you should be okay. So by that logic, Hitler is there chilling right now because, you know, he committed not self-deletion, but he conscripted some soldiers to delete him, which means that he had time to repent.
Right.
Which means that, you know, he's up there chilling. He's up there with God's chosen, like, yeah, but I repented though, so we good now. We good. And kind of like walking away backwards with a thumbs up, like, you know, that is what he's doing in heaven right now. Like, so by that, like, it don't work that you can't just apologize and expect my penis to forgive you. Like later in life, you can't. Some might, I don't. Not always.
What these women need to do is not be on social media apologizing. What they need to do is get a man in a ring if they can. If they really are sincere about what they're saying about changing, they should get a man, get a husband, be submissive, and then come on social media with their husband and say, hey, listen, by me being a good woman and a good wife, look what I got. And I'm taking good care of my man. You know, not coming up here single talking about they apologize. That's just stupid.
Or apologize regularly.
Right.
You know, like apologize and repent for it on a daily basis. You know, just wake your husband up, you know, like, hey, you don't want to be late for work. Like, okay. Oh, and by the way, honey, I'm sorry for being so damn old when I met you.
Exactly.
Each and every single day, that is what you should do.
Yeah.
That is what you should do.
Yeah.
And every now and again, you need to, you know, have your little sister top them off. Like, you have to make up for it. You have to make up for it. Like, Sierra should be apologizing to Russell every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you know that kid that I had by the other dude, and the kid is named after the other dude? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Like, every time that little boy breaks a dish, like, sorry about that. He scrapes himself and he needs a bandage. Like, hey, Russell, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
He forget to take his shoes off when he entered the house. Like, yeah, sorry about that. Like, they should do it each and every single day. I don't know what a Hail Mary is, but they need to do that shit too. You went to Catholic school. What is a Hail Mary?
The Hail Mary, when you do the cross. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
That's it?
Hail Mary. Yeah, I'm Catholic, so I know what it is.
I thought it was like a chore that the priest made you do. Like, because when people go to confession and then they say, you know, yes, priest, your holiness, forgive me for I have sinned. I ran a red light. I spit on an ugly baby.
Oh, the confessions. Yeah,
but afterwards the priests tell them to do Hail Marys. And I thought that it was something like a major chore, like they had to like
Oh
clean
no.
out piano keys or some crap like that. I don't
I
know.
mean, even, just because I'm Catholic don't mean I'm religious. So you might be right. I'm not really
Okay.
religious like that, but yeah.
All right. Let me continue.
Fair
Yeah.
use.
Down before you.
I would say thank you for all the ways that you show up for us. I know you do a lot in the background and you often go unthanked, but you are often making sure that we're well taken care of and that you're creating a space for us to be able to be ourselves. And a lot of what you do goes unnoticed. So don't stop. Thank you so much for making sure that we're well taken care of, even whenever we don't notice it. So, yeah.
I would say, like, keep learning about us, keep that curiosity on. And yeah, it's still, we are like, there are a lot of women out there that are still feminine and believe in gentlemen, and we want real gentlemen. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to say.
Bobbleheading it.
So GC, when they bobblehead, do you think they're like capping?
Well, I think what they're doing is, listen, I don't like that they are saying, come to my penis. Or, excuse me, come to my vagina. And that's what they're bobbleheading. When they say there are still good women out there, they're basically saying, don't give up. I want you to continue to wait until I am ready for you.
Yeah. Still out here friend zoning, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, especially the hijab one, I think that she ran because if you really reach that point, then how come you didn't reach back to the guys who are on your waiting list, who are on your stack, who are on, like you have a stack of applications? How come you didn't just go back to that and pick one of the friend zone dudes?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because she don't have them anymore. They probably was tired of waiting.
So now she wants to re-up.
Mm-hmm.
That
works.
See, it's I can't stand that. Who does that? Obsidian, he does that. It's disingenuous. It's disingenuous. Like when the entire narrative reads back to them. You see what I mean? Like, take him for example. This isn't me thumping on him, but he's a perfect example. Everything he says is really just, y'all should have been messing with me, or y'all should mess with me. You shouldn't be messing with those select tall guys. You should be messing with me.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like it's self-serving.
Right.
It's not enough. This is what would make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was to tell a younger woman, let's say, I don't know how old Kelly Stamps is, but let's say Chloe Bailey. I think she's in her 20s. But even still,
Yeah,
even she's
she's young.
in her 30s. If I was to say, hey, you should mess with older guys, and you shouldn't be worried about, how much money he has, or if he makes more money than you. That's me suggesting my penis to Chloe Bailey. And these women are suggesting their vagina for men who are tired of dealing with women that they claim that they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking kind of along the lines of what the last several ladies shared. There are good women out there. We do still appreciate gentlemen. We do still appreciate a man who will hold the door for us and open the car door and, walk on the street.
What is that?
I said too late.
Well, yeah. In addition to that, is suck his penis. Don't just say I appreciate you. Suck some penis.
Yeah.
Where's the appreciation, BJ? How about that?
They don't want it.
Like that one was saying, don't just say stuff. Like the flower child was, don't just say stuff, do it. Yes, exactly. Don't just say you appreciate. Suck penis.
Mm-hmm. But
So the last time I did some crap like this, young woman, This was maybe 5, 6 years ago. She was stuck on the side of the street, right? So I tells her to get in the car and steer while I push. And then I pushed her into like this little strip mall thing that's in where she parked her car. And I was like, all right, I'm kind of thirsty now. And that was my polite way of saying, give me some water. You give me water to replenish the electrolytes that I use pushing your shit.
Right.
Did she do it? No. No, she felt entitled to my muscle and for me to push her crap all the way to the thing.
Wait, so
No.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
When you said you want some water, did she even acknowledge? Like, what did she say? Did she
She
say,
said
"Oh,
thank you again"? She gave me another thank you. She was like, thank you, thanks a lot. I was like, yeah, that was tiresome. I'm gonna go for some water right now. She was like, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Like, thanks a lot. You buy me water.
well, did
You
she
buy
have
me
money on
water
her?
that's cold and I drink it, huh?
Did she have money on her? Maybe she didn't have money on her.
You telling me that she don't have $2 for water? Oh, maybe that's why her car is out. She don't have gas money or water money.
Right. You didn't
Okay.
think of that. You didn't think of that.
Oh crap! So winter came for her. Oh, she got hit with. She didn't have $2 in her pocket.
She
She's
didn't
trying
have.
to make it home on fumes, having people push her to the thing because she can't get 8 more drops of gas. Oh
Yeah.
crap! I didn't even think of that.
But you know
Okay,
what?
okay, so
Me,
that's
I would have
forgiven.
said, that. I would say, hey, listen, I'm sorry, I will buy you water, but I would have made a joke about my car. Like, look, I don't even have money for gas. I would have made a joke, and I wouldn't have just left you asking for water and not got it. I would have at least let you know why I can't get the water.
Okay, yeah, that's
She
fair.
wasn't
I
even
didn't
nice
think of that.
enough.
And
Yeah,
this was
she
a long
wasn't.
time ago. You the first person to put that in my brain. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because I know that there's been times where I
Then
didn't
suck
have.
my penis. If you don't have money for water, suck my penis.
Right.
That's free.
I get it. Maybe she had a husband or a boyfriend.
Your boyfriend can't provide you with water money?
Maybe not.
Wow.
Was she young?
Yeah, she was young. Yeah, she was kind of cute, but not like the hottest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, she could at least gave you a fake number or something. Her number showed,
I don't want to.
showed that
No. I was with
she
somebody at the
appreciated
time.
you. Oh, okay.
But you could give me like a in-car blowjob, like or something. I mean, I wanted water. I really wasn't even thinking like that. But
Look at them. A nice complimentary blowjob.
I did something physical for you. You do something physical for me.
I get where you're coming from.
Because you don't have water money.
Aw. But see, now I'm glad I put that in your head because maybe she didn't have money.
Yeah. Well, she had lips. All right. Let's continue.
Side of the sidewalk and all those old-fashioned chivalrous things, those show that you care. And there are women out there who will appreciate that. And if that's the kind of
How do you show that you care? How do you show your appreciation? You serial killer? How do you show your appreciation?
She don't.
I'll bet you after this, she's just gonna go and take a hammer and smash some frosted flakes. She is a serial killer, like all the way around.
Yeah, definitely. With stringy, greasy hair. Look at her hair.
Yeah.
Somebody said she's the hottest, the one in the middle at the bottom.
Yeah, I see. Because remember when I said that she's white girl big? But yeah, brothers eat stuff like that up. So I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
and you just keep running into these women who are just strong and independent. They don't need a man. Move on.
If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my newsletter, please.
Okay, so the older chick didn't say anything.
Is that it for the video?
Yeah, that's it. She's talking about her newsletter and crap. Like, I want to hear that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So why didn't she show the older woman saying something?
I think that she just didn't have anything to say. I guess. I don't know.
I really wanted to hear from her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but she probably like I said, I think she's like one of the biggest feminists. She's the oldest, so she's been a feminist for the longest. That's what I see about her.
Yeah, could be onto something.
But yeah, that was very interesting. What about our assessments? Do you think we were spot on, or what do you think?
You know, it wasn't long enough to tell.
Mm.
It wasn't long enough to tell. I'm glad that we did it this way and didn't get Donovan Sharp's opinion. And shout out to him. You know, I think that he goes too hard on female competition, you know, like with Danica and stuff for no reason. It kind of makes your intentions obvious. But outside of that, I don't really have a problem with Donovan Sharp. You know?
No, he seems like a good content creator.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a successful one. So
Yeah.
that's something you can't take away from him.
And I don't know him like that, but I see what you mean with his girlfriend or wife. She do seem older herself. So it's kind of odd and cringe that he's talking down on older women.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's saying that their opinion doesn't matter, but you're sharing her opinion, you know.
Exactly. So real quick, guys, because this is a short show, 30 minutes or 20 minutes. But if you have anything to ask GC or me, you can come up. I dropped the link. You know, it's a Saturday night. We can't be on here too long, but the link is here.
Saturday afternoon, yeah.
Oh, well, for me, it's a Saturday night. It's already almost 8:30.
Give me a Jamba Juice. All right.
All right, so guys, hit the link. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. If not, we're going to shut it down. So the link is in the chat. What is Mel saying?
But yeah, it's he's talking about Donovan Sharp's girlfriend.
Oh, she's a single mother and lied
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah, well, I think he lied about it because, like, a lot of what he's trying to sell a lifestyle that, you know, he wants to say that he lives or that he has lived, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he did hide that from his audience. Apparently, Alba and Preach brought it to everybody's attention recently. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, it's not. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't really think much of it or care too much about it. Like, hey, that's you know, like, she's a single mother. I didn't really think heads or tails of it.
Yep.
And that's because go for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say. So, do Donovan Sharp talk down on single mothers?
I'm not familiar with his body of work, but according to Albert and Preach, he does suggest that men stay away from them.
But yet he's with one?
Yeah. Yet he's with one.
Very, very, very odd.
Yeah.
But Mel said she lied about it too, because maybe she was embarrassed about it herself.
No, I think he knew that was her daughter when they got together. I think that they were just lying, that they together were lying to the general public, you know, in order. Young Geese is asking for the link.
Yeah, I just dropped it because we don't have much time. But I dropped the link, Young East. It's here if you want to hit it. Anybody? Oh, here come Mel. All right, y'all, hit that link. We're gonna give it like 20 minutes of panel time.
They both lied about it. Yeah, like GC saying, he's trying to sell a lifestyle, but he had to become very hypocritical of, like, you know, they also exposed his tax returns was definitely made public. Try to lie and say that's his niece or her niece and everything. It's actually her daughter. He's a stepfather.
Mel, she said that was her niece.
Yep, both of them said.
No, so
that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what they were telling the the audience.
Telling the audience, but they exposed the tax returns because, you know, those are public records, and that's his daughter. He's a stepfather. He's married to her also too. When he say he wasn't married to her.
That is very problematic. Like, how are you gonna deny your own kids? Both of them.
Just like we were saying, just like Gigi saying, he's trying to sell a lifestyle and stuff, and it's like if you do notice, like even some of the people that he helped, they super succeeded him in the manosphere. You know, Fresh and Fit. Now he's up to a million subscribers. Just Pearly Things. She's up to 1 million subscribers. And you see that, you know, the video rant he did with Kevin Samuels. And all of a sudden now you want to speak his side of the story about when Auburn Preach was getting at it with Fresh and Fit, and you know he got some super alliance with Fresh and Fit the way he was, and he felt the need to tell his part after he died. This is, you know, very goofy-ish because he should have said all that when Kevin was alive and stuff. So
Agreed.
yeah, like,
Well, I mean,
I
few
know
people.
some things like with Donovan, like he does a lot of trade shit also too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, not saying that O'Shea is all good also too, but you know, yeah, he does a lot of crazy scammy shit also too along the way. So, but
I mean,
kind of doesn't matter now to a large percent of the audience. They don't care. You see how he get rant. You see how his big rants about black people like crazy and stuff.
There are a few dating coaches out there, and rest in peace, Alan Roger Curry and Kevin Samuels, that live the life that people want. You know, because they're selling their own lifestyle. They are in essence modeling. They're a model of the product that they want to sell. And Alan Roger Curry, he did get younger, hotter, sexier, childless, while in his 50s, while older than Donovan Sharp. So, you know, people, his advice, his lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, does have more merit than Donovan's. And yeah, I think that's why he made those things up. That's what he was going for. And her age and things like that, you know, it's he all of these guys, they want to make it appear as if they're that dude, you know, by hook or crook. They want to make it appear as if they're that dude, which is very hard to do. And
yeah,
with modern
exactly.
women. Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen how he also overpraised alpha male strategies like crazy, but he's a flip flopper like crazy himself. And it's like, you know,
Well,
like,
I mean, I used to watch AMS or
Yeah.
AMS. I don't really have a problem with his body of work, but then again, if something came out recently that I don't know about, then maybe. But you know, I think he has sound advice.
You know, so that's my whole thing also too. Like, you know, even though it's exposed now, especially with the 21 convention, it probably might not even care now. It's like, you know, yeah, because you still have a lot of sense. He's technically entertaining to the level that dudes will look over it anyway. So he's more like on the entertainment spectrum. Might have some sound and advice, but they look at him for entertainment. That's more about entertainment now with Donovan. And unfortunately, you can hear the audience that's technically going to, you know, rock with him no matter what.
Yeah, facts. Well, real quick, let me read the super chat, and then we're gonna get to Glocktavius. Aunt T, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, of course. And he said,
"Oh yeah, I've seen that show that you posted."
What show?
When he had the polyamorous chick on his show, you posted in your community tab.
Oh yeah, with Aunt T, that was a really good show. Shout
We
out
should
to
expand on that, man. This answers to come. We should expand on that. Yeah, because I checked it out. I was like, this chick is something. I mean, no judgment from here, but I kind of know her little style and everything. So I was like, I see through the shit. I
Yeah,
ain't rocking with it, but you know, she runs that. She runs that type of relationship. She runs it.
I'm surprised she came on because I'm sure she know the manosphere already. I know they had toasted her. I didn't see the end when people came up, but I know they did.
Oh yeah, they did.
I know they did.
There were some guys defending her because they understood the light, and the rest is they was like getting harder, but it's like this is what it is.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that. But shout out to you, Aunt T. He says, "Peace, Sweet Melody Media, GC, and the chat." Peace to you as well.
Thank you for your patronage.
All right. So let's get to Glocktavius.
Y'all can hear me? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Good. Good to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your take on the whole situation?
About the feminists, the former feminists?
Yeah, the former feminists. What's your take on it?
I think they still feminists. I don't think they changed a thing. And I don't care about the age difference either. 'Cause that age shit, maybe there's phases of feminism due to age, but they're still feminists. So that all that shit they were saying was 100% cap. It was all bullshit. And just to hammer it home, everything that some of what GC said and a lot of shit that they said, to me, attraction trumps like everything. It trumps all of it. The whole friend zone thing, everything, it doesn't even matter. When a chick is attracted to you, all of that go out the window. Everything they said, it go right out the window. GC talking about pushing cars for hoes. If she's attracted to you, she would have gave you a blowjob in the car. Okay, that's just a fact. So chicks, they got dudes in the friend zone for years, and why can't she just go back in her call log and call up one of them friend zone dudes? There is no foundation of attraction that she has for said dude. You feel me? So I just don't like how guys try to like nice guy their way into some coochie. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but you just gotta understand there's nothing that you can do that's gonna make her suddenly magically attracted to you. You feel me? So I just need like every dude, they need just get it out their head. I'm talking about simple biology. Simple biology. There's certain things that a woman is always gonna do for you. There's certain things she's always gonna agree to just based off simple attraction. Once every guy understands that, once they say, you know what, if she don't like me enough to sleep with me before she talks about a relationship or marriage, if she don't like me enough to sleep with me before we even date, if she don't like me enough to sleep with me, if she don't like me enough to compromise her morals, then she don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, sometimes there's girls that try to get me to do stuff for them, like a random girl. Oh, can you put air in my tire? I'm like, what? It's like, listen, chicks ask you to do stuff for them. Sometimes when they want to strike up a conversation, when they want to get you close to them, because they're trying to have sex with you. You feel me? A lot of guys take it upon themselves to go ahead and do stuff for women so they can have sex eventually, but it don't really work out that way. It just don't. You feel me? So what I'm saying is, to sum it all up, there's no other real route to it besides, I don't know, like paying for sex or, I don't know, doing some weird stuff to get it. Even a woman's bad behavior is predicated on if she likes you sometimes. It really is the case. Like, if she's treating you bad, there's a good chance she just don't like you. There's a good chance. And the reason why Donovan Sharp and all of these red pill dudes blew up is because they're trying to circumnavigate basic biology. And a lot of dudes is falling for this. Oh, maybe I can be this high valued nigga and then she'll finally want me. It's not gonna work. Like, stop. And why would you want to do all of that? The more you do to smash, the less of an appeal that particular chick has. Why do you want to go through all
You
this?
lost me with that one. Like, I was with you all the way to that, but you can't tell me that there aren't things, even if it is improving your physical appearance, working out or something like that, that can change a woman's interest in you. You can't. That's just ridiculous.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? Are you saying that?
Well, if you're saying that that it doesn't help for a man to become high value, that doesn't help with the ladies, I think that's just like way off.
Well,
I think I kind of get what Youngis is saying. I think he's saying it's no 100% guaranteed.
Nothing is 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Especially with chicks that, you know what, they already made it known that they didn't like you, So if you think
No,
you're gonna
no,
prove
no,
yourself
no,
and try to
no.
change your mind, that's not gonna happen.
No,
I think that's what he's saying.
well, I mean, a man shouldn't really be focused on one chick or becoming high value for a single chick who wasn't into him before. You know,
Well, no, he should
however,
be focused on being high value for himself, not no woman. Period.
however, you know, becoming rich or becoming wealthier does increase your odds with the ladies, especially
Uh,
if you work.
in a trick sense, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
No matter what sense it is, you know, no matter what sense
well,
it is, it does help with the ladies.
no, it do matter
And
in sense. It does
no,
because
no, I
you're gonna
said no
get.
matter. I'm saying like regardless of you know in what way becoming a wealthier dude does help you get more women.
No,
And
no, no,
oh
because
really?
like I said, unless you're talking about literally, oh, I leveled up, I got all this money now. Now she want to sleep with me. She only wants to sleep with you, not for you. It's because you got money.
So
Like she wants some of that money. So that's why I said maybe in a trick sense, but
don't
most
really
guys
matter to
don't want it.
me, but yeah.
Well, it should because it's not burning desire. It's not real
I
desire.
don't give a fuck.
Well,
Like,
that's you.
But GC, there's some guys that actually
Yeah,
do
but
give a
GC,
fuck. They want-
this is the issue. This is the problem because again, what if the man wants a family and all of that shit? You understand me?
yeah,
And
but
now
we're talking about getting the woman though. Like I'm saying that you have more sexual opportunities available to you.
Yeah, Kevin
You know,
Samuel used to say that all the time. You get more sexual opportunities when you're
yeah,
high value
again,
and
it's
you have
sex.
money.
You get
yeah,
sex, you get pussy. Yes, you
but
get
then,
pussy.
but smooth.
but here's the thing, like like I said, Ron
Even women who
Wells.
are looking to start families, they are more looking to start one and more willing to start one with a man that can support said family.
Look,
No.
people on that even people on
Wait,
that
you're saying
level are
no?
freaking even people on that level are struggling if they want to really start families and shit like that.
Yeah.
Most of these high value men that you see and all that shit, they cannot get the bitch that they want in their circles. That is the problem that they are having. Because if they weren't having them, they wouldn't be single out here just like the rest of us. Because they got bitch problems too. But it's just that it's on their level, on levels that we don't see.
Because look at it this way, majority of guys will
this.
never feel natural sexual attraction. Period. So just like Youngis was saying, that's like a trick. That's like a trick concept. Okay, I got all this money. She's attracted me because of what I'm worth.
No, we're not. You talking about you getting your nut off.
When Mel is talking about the lusting, burning desires and stuff like that, they're talking about how she feels. I don't care about that. You know, it's not a matter of trying to get her to feel this certain type of way.
So you want to do the band. So you want to do the Bandman Kevin route when
I don't know what that is.
He's a trick, and he paying 20 G's for a chick to smash him. As long as
I
the
don't
end
know what
justifies
any of
the
that
means,
is.
right?
I don't know what any of that is. Listen. Here's
But
the thing. Okay.
Wait, hold on, man. Let him go.
Here's what it is. Michael B. Jordan is a handsome dude. However, he probably wouldn't fuck the women that he's fucking now if he wasn't both handsome, rich, and famous.
And guess what? Michael B. Jordan was not able to lock down Lori Harvey either.
No, exactly. However, he was able to smash, and which is more than I'm able to do.
You see? Yeah.
Because I'm relatively broke.
Okay, then what are we talking about? Just smashing?
Like GC, I hate to say this. When you lack one thing, what do you do to prove in other ways? Because I met dudes and I'm one of them smashed chicks, fly chicks, and I was broke as hell. Didn't pay a dime.
Well,
so
I'm pretty sure he could do that too. What's your point? I'm not. All I'm saying is that it helps.
Hey, what's your point? You trying to say I need money to prove to get with certain chicks?
I didn't say that. I'm saying that it helps.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that it helps. Why are y'all missing this? I'm saying
and this is what I'm saying.
Hold on, Mel. Let him finish, though, Mel. You gotta let him finish, yo. You can't overtalk him all the time.
I'm saying that it helps. I make less money because she mentioned how much she makes. Kelly Stamps makes $40K a month. I make less money than her. I make more money than most.
$40K a month? Damn.
Yeah, she makes $40K a month. Now, if I made $50K, I would have a better chance at fucking her. That's what I'm saying.
And this is what I'm saying.
I guess if we're just talking about
trick
smashing,
mindset right there. I gotta make more money to smash this chick.
No, listen, Mel. I think I get what he's saying.
If GC's only talking about smashing, then yes,
I'm not a
makes
right, but I'm
perfect
not a
sense.
man, so I don't know if I get to say this.
It's
But
very simple,
women
man.
are
You size a
women are
man up by that
naturally
shit.
He's actually looking
women.
for a
Hold
family
on,
or
women
something
are
like that.
naturally hypergamous, right? Women naturally, are attracted to men with money. That's just what it is.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that for all women, Melanie?
Well, most women
Because most
are.
women say one thing and then do something else different also too.
No, I agree. You know what? You all are making great points. I'm not taking nobody's side because I get what all of you guys are saying. I swear, but I do get what you see is saying too. I get what he's saying. You have a better chance of being with someone of higher status if you have
It's
money.
the icing
A lot
on
of
the
people,
dick.
right? A lot of people aren't going to date down, and we talk about that all the time in a space with women. Unfortunately, a lot of women are not going to date down
all the time.
Melody, what exactly are you talking about? Just for smashing or like to actual relationship?
I'm saying in general, like the high value.
What is in general?
What is general?
What is
that's
general?
trying to
Because
push
there's
it back.
relationship and there's just fucking.
Both.
No, I'm saying both.
No, Melly, that's the
No,
whole thing
not
to
for
push
both.
it back. Because if it's just for sex,
If
it
it's
doesn't matter what
just
status
fucking,
she
then
is
yes,
and everything.
absolutely.
She could be hold it, Smooth, hold it. She
I
could be
agree
one
with.
dude for money. She could be one dude for money. But smash
Chill,
a dude
Mel.
I'm
Hold
going
on.
to prove it to you. Hold on.
Oh
I'm
gosh,
going to prove
Pablo.
it. You young
Yeah.
guys don't fucking get it. You don't fucking get it.
What the hell? Don't come with this young guy shit. Hold on, man. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, let me finish.
Go ahead, old nigga. Tell us young guy something.
Everybody be respectful. Like, go ahead, Pablo. I think he's joking with you. Go ahead, Pablo.
Donald
Pablo,
Trump has
take it easy, Pablo.
Donald Trump has had 3 wives.
More than that.
More than that? Okay, give it 4. He had Melania, he had Marla Maples, and he had Ivanka. That's the 3 that I know of, right? Each and every one of them, when he got ready and he got tired of them, he divorced them and he got a newer, younger one. Do you think
those are gold diggers?
And he got children with 2 out of the 3. Do you think he gives a damn whether or not they quote unquote have burning desire for him? No.
They're mail order brides, my nigga. That's a bad example. This nigga talking about mail order brides.
But he acknowledged he's
This nigga came with the mail order bride example.
Hugh Hefner is the same way as Donald Trump. He was spending money on chicks. Like, yo, but he
Why do
didn't
you care?
get
How
no-
does it matter?
Nobody
How
cares.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
He still got the wife and the kids. He still got his legacy out of it.
He
What
don't,
do
though.
you care? What are you talking about?
But the point is, yo, for real, like,
Hugh Hefner had a couple of wives. You know what he said when the reporter came to the Playboy Mansion and all these women were around the pool?
Yeah, I know. Why you think these females
He said,
lucky
"What
for
was-"
you?
he said,
Wait,
"I don't
chill,
care what they
Mel.
hear.
We need to know what we're arguing about right now, Mel.
I
We
know
need
that
to know-
interview. I saw that interview. He told
Mel,
me.
what is your point?
Yes, I know she did for my
point
money,
is,
but as long as she's here, that's all that matters.
Y'all need to calm down.
Yeah, because the audience can't hear y'all.
Men with power don't care about what those women desire. They only care about their desires.
That's why they get played in divorce court, though.
They don't get played. How do they get played?
No, for real. That's why a lot of these men look at Jeff Bezos
They
and all
don't
that.
lose.
That's why they
those men don't lose. Never. They never lose. Never.
What are you talking about?
Well,
A lot of them.
no problem. I'll agree with you on that right there. And everything.
All right.
Yes, especially
They
Jeff
don't
Bezos.
lose.
I agree with you on that because he made more money when he
Exactly.
divorced the chick, divorced his ex-wife. Matter of fact, 3 times more. So I
What about
agree
Phil
with you on that.
Collins?
Here, let me
What about
ask you
Phil
this.
Collins? What about
Do you
Phil
think-
Collins?
do you
What about
think
Phil
women-
Collins?
Well, I don't know nothing about
Collins,
Phil
the
Collins.
singer?
Oh yeah, let me tell y'all about Phil. Phil Collins still has to perform with a fucking cane and shit because he owes alimony. You understand me? That's after his second wife. That's Phil. If that shit ain't killed him by now. But that's what he has to do.
Let me ask you a question.
What about Robin Williams? What about Robin Williams? They had to kill himself. Huh? They don't lose.
Do you think women really want Lil Wayne because he's handsome?
Good
I
point.
didn't speak about
There's
Lil
one other
Wayne.
nigger. That is one ugly nigga. That's a good point.
I did
Pablo.
not. You just
What about
pivoting
your
off.
favorite? What about your
You're
favorite
pivoting.
NBA player? Do you think the women are with them because you put the ball in the hoop so good? No,
Look,
Bruh, you can't tell what
we
a
need to
woman's
know. We need
attracted
to know
is.
what we're talking about
you
here.
care because you're broke. They don't care. They got it.
Bruh, you can't dictate a woman's
GC was
attraction.
talking about smashing only. I would give it to him on that. Definitely. But
They're having families. They're doing
no,
all that shit.
Pablo,
There's a
please
difference
fuck
between
out
them
of here
having
with that
working with
shit.
them for
Please.
families. Of
Please.
course, a woman
Don't even start talking about families, my nigga. Please.
You're mad because you can't do it.
Oh yeah, Will Smith did it, right? Will Smith did it. Hold on, Mel. Stop shouting. Stop shouting. Hold on.
You stop shouting, man. Damn, I'm hearing your points over mine.
He talking regular.
This nigga wildin', yo. This nigga wildin'.
You're concerned about losing this and losing that. Obviously, they
Will
are.
Smith did it, right, Pablo?
He's 300 million in, bro. He don't care.
Right.
Yes, he do care. Yes, he does
He
care.
don't.
No, he
He doesn't care to the point where he'll slap a nigga at the Oscars and then fuck up his career.
He has another problem of finding his nuts, but worrying about Jada and a divorce isn't one of them.
Yeah, but he was a high value man when he met Jada.
He still is one.
Yeah.
And he'll be
But
one
look at him.
Time
But
out,
look at
time
him
out.
though.
Wait,
And he'll be
wait,
one
wait,
when
wait.
she
Hold
leaves.
on, Pablo. You don't think
He said
you don't
niggas is
think-
problem
hold on.
he said they don't lose.
His
You don't think
problem
Will
is
Smith care
psychological.
that
His
Jada
problem
don't
is
want him
not-
like that?
Then he's not as high value than the way you think he is.
How many
Will
men?
Smith,
Wait.
Will Smith cares that Jada don't want him like that. He knows that she preferred Tupac.
but he needs to think like Donald Trump and not like a
No,
broke
no. He need to go for a woman that actually really wants him.
He needs
That's
to
the
think
point.
like Donald Trump. He needs
Stop
to ditch
going
the
for
bitch
women that
and get a
don't
new
want
bitch.
you.
Oh, so Pablo, you think he's just going to be able to ditch the bitch and not lose damn near half his shit?
So do another movie and get the money back.
Do another movie after he don't slap somebody in the Oscars over his bitch. Do another movie.
He is not too old.
Yo, these old niggas, yo.
Is Denzel Washington still doing movies?
All right. One at a time, people.
Yeah, this
Denzel
sounds
Washington is
crazy.
still doing movies and still making money. He's Will Smith is 50 years old. That's nothing for an actor, sir. Sean Connery was doing this shit at damn near 80.
Go for Will.
Okay.
Yo, you probably need to
fellas,
chill, yo.
Let's get back to perspective. Like what I was saying earlier, because I wasn't even talking about just the money. That's what we got hung up on. You know, there are things that men can do to increase their odds. Let's not walk around saying that, you know, you're static and, you know, you're just stuck at whatever you're stuck at. You know, ask any off shirt nigga, did we get more ever since he became an off shirt dude? And I guarantee you he'll say yes. And same with, you know, a wealthy dude, you know, period.
GC.
Well, right quick. It's an enhancement to what you already have, period. You know, it
GC,
is
those are not real
icing on the what?
Those are not real options. That's why that's why they never stick with these chicks. They just use them. PJ Washington is case in point. PJ Washington just got you. You feel me? Like that's all that's gonna happen.
Okay. I think y'all are under the impression that broke niggas don't get you.
Don't say y'all, please. Don't say y'all.
Well, okay. I think that
broke niggas can't be used for money. Broke
no,
niggas
they can't
cannot.
be no, they can't be used for money. But prison is full of broke niggas that got used for something else stupid. Okay. Let's not pretend that they are right quick. Let's not pretend that they are not above being used.
They are, bro. You can't be used for money when you broke.
I just said I
know.
That you can get used for that are not money. Men get used for whatever men can get used for anything.
What for dick? Because that's what every dude wants. You want to be used for dick.
I just said prison is full of dudes that get used for other things. Okay.
Like what? GC? Like GC? Like what?
Like sent on fuckboy missions.
Exactly. I just said prisons are so by doing illegal crap. Exactly.
What's a fuckboy mission?
Here, I'll use myself. I'll use myself as an example.
No. I'm gonna say this so he don't go to prison. So, like, you know, if you that nigga that say stuff like, you know, hey partner, I'm Ayana's cousin. I don't like the way you've been treating her. You being used.
That's her cousin.
Niggas can be used for shit.
Ain't no bitch fucking no dude because I sent them to go fight a nigga.
It's not a matter of fucking. I'm saying broke niggas can be used for stuff.
Y'all niggas talking past each other.
But used so that you could get what? Sex, right?
Oh my God! Listen,
you see?
What's the point of letting a chick use you if you're not gonna get sex?
I'm gonna put it like this.
Y'all talking past each other.
I'm putting it like this. I would much rather be used for a percentage of my income than being in prison fighting for my virginity. All right,
bro. What are you getting out of it? No. What?
He said fighting for my virginity.
You laughing too loud, bro. GC.
So
GC, if you're getting used, hopefully you're getting what you want. Now you saying going on fuckboy missions. I don't know one bitch that I slept with a dude because he went on a fuckboy mission for me. Okay, but I know chicks that slept. I know chicks that slept with a dude because he had some money. So that's all we're really talking about.
So
don't be vague.
Bitches fuck niggas to go on fuckboy missions. Don't get it twisted.
But
this is
also,
what I was
also,
trying to get at.
What you just described is dudes are going on fuckboy missions and not getting pussy.
Yeah.
That's not getting.
It's more of that. It's more of that.
Yeah, there's actually more of that. The possibility of sex.
You're not getting what you want.
For the possibility of sex, that has happened plenty of times.
So, if I may, this is what I was getting at when I'm talking about men that have, real wealth and power.
Yeah,
they think about things differently. Instead of thinking, oh, I married this woman, and she divorced me. Woe is me. She took, I don't know, $15 million. Oh, but I still got 110 left. They think I'm getting rid of this bitch and get a new one. They have the Nino Brown mentality.
Oh wow! Okay.
I wasn't married to that bitch.
We're doing the criminal reference. Let's go.
I'll probably agree that a certain percentage.
Nino Brown, cancel the bitch.
They're not on.
Pablo, I will actually agree.
Hold on, man. Chill, man. Let Pablo
Oh,
finish,
you
man.
guys talking all loud. Damn, now I'm talking loud. I'm hearing your voice more.
You're talking
Let
over
Pablo
me.
finish.
Nigga, you're 40 years old with a heart condition.
Exactly.
Man.
Right now you're talking loud, so I'm gonna talk loud too.
Right.
You want that same energy?
Let's let Pablo finish.
Y'all see this nigga?
Hold on, wait. Cool. 1 second.
So what I was saying is guys with real money and power, they don't think about it like, oh, I'm losing something here and there, because they see themselves always as winners, as in the power position. So they don't say, oh, woe is me, I got a divorce, I failed. They say, oh, I'll cancel this chick and I'll get me a newer one, a hotter one, a younger one.
Oh my
wait
God.
a minute.
Well,
Here, I'm gonna
This is
give you
why
an
you can't
example.
listen to old niggas. This is why you can't listen to old
example
niggas.
of one right now.
Hold it, Pablo. I actually agree with
Mark
you.
right now. Mark
Hold on.
Anthony.
Let
Mark
Pablo,
Anthony
Pablo,
divorced.
Pablo, let Melody go.
No, I was saying after Pablo is Mel. Mel is
Okay.
next. Let's go in order.
Mark
Okay,
Anthony divorced Jennifer Lopez. He had 2 children with her. He divorced Jennifer Lopez, and now he has like a 20-year-old, and dude is like 54.
Why?
Because he can.
Because of money. Because of money, right?
Yes, because he's rich and
exactly.
famous.
Gold digger.
Yeah.
She's a whore. She's
and
a whore.
He doesn't care.
Actually,
And that's
J-Lo
my
makes
point.
more money than
She don't want
Mark
him.
Anthony, though.
He
J-Lo makes
doesn't
more money.
care.
She divorced him.
He wants her. It doesn't matter what she wants.
All right, Pablo, then Mel.
He wants her. It doesn't matter what she wants. He don't give a flying
She
fuck
don't
what she
want
wants.
him.
Only dudes
Pablo
like you
and then
care what the
Mel.
woman wants.
Pablo
They don't
and then
care.
Mel.
What I was trying to say, I would agree with you from the percentage of rich dudes that think that way, the way you're describing. Not all rich men think that way and stuff. There's some dude, yes, like Donald Trump, yes. Jeff Bezos, yes. Even Mark Anthony, yes. They think they have that money mindset. That's the key thing. They have a money mindset like that. But not all rich dudes think that way and stuff. Not every one of them. Some of them do, yes, but not all of them do. That's why they get dragged in divorce court with depressing mood and everything. And technically, when they do move on, it takes them a long while for them to move on behind the divorce from their wives like that. Some do, some don't and stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Glock, and then Smooth.
Okay, so I don't understand why y'all think that not considering what a woman thinks, the person you're gonna deal with for years, a lot of times, is not important. Like the whole, like, if you're trying to get married, you better know what's going on in her mind. Why is she there? Because if you think that, oh, she's there for this, there for that, and she wants me for me, when all she wants is to use you, take your money, take your life force, put you on child support, all that shit. If you don't think that's important, you have a real problem. Okay? Now I get, oh, how some older cat could get with a younger woman because he's more established. I get that. I get it. But you got to consider, oh, why is she with him? She's definitely gonna cheat on him. She's definitely gonna take his money, give it to a younger nigga. She gonna play him, she gonna make him look like a sucker. Like, I can't believe we're not even thinking about this aspect. Oh, it's all about my nut. Bro, you can't think like that anymore.
Why are
So
you concerned about it, but they're not? Obviously, they're not. Tell me why.
How are they not? Why do you think that they're not?
They're
Well,
not.
Listen. Hold on. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished.
If they're doing it, obviously they're on.
Let him finish. Hold on, let him finish.
I just want to finish this one last point. Dudes with money, they care about their money, okay? They're considering the options. They're considering, oh, what if this goes left, right? That's what prenups is all about. You feel me? So to say that, oh, I don't care, I just want my nut, da-da-da, that's not true. I think with the vast majority of rich guys, there are some helpless romantic ones. But generally speaking, the reason why they retain their assets and their wealth is because they're vetting these women. They're not just going up and running up and everything. They do care about, oh, what's her purpose for being here?
Sure, they're giving them. Michael Jordan's wife has I don't know how many $1 million of prenup, and she has built-in kicker monetary incentives for each child. So he built that into it, and he's got a much younger Cuban wife. So what I'm telling you is, men with real money and power, they think about this stuff differently than you.
No, you said they don't care. You said they don't
what
care.
what I mean is they don't care to the point like you talking about. They care, and so the part that they do care, they cover.
What exactly? They care. Listen, they care about what I'm talking about. They care about why is she there in the first place. He got a younger, hotter Cuban chick. I bet he considered why she.
But he's still giving them money.
You know what? I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna put this all together for y'all. And I get what both of y'all saying, but I'll put it together. Yes, it's more like a business arrangement. They think about all this stuff. Even they know that their chick is young, is possibility. But you know what? It's more like a business arrangement. There's Hugh Hefner, for example. Like he said, he know all them chicks was wanting for his money, but he didn't care. He just wanted them there. Why? Because he saw a higher rate in return for these chicks on Playboy Mansion. He was funding their lifestyle.
He was a whoremonger. Those are all whores.
It doesn't matter. He did marry some of the chicks also too. Have babies.
He gave him
That's not real marriage.
He gave him cars.
Like I said, it was a business arrangement. That's what I'm saying. It was a business.
That's it.
That's what it was.
That's all it is.
So they don't.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're not thinking about it anyway.
Yes.
You guys are so
That's what they
romantic.
think about. Yes.
You guys romanticize it so much.
Yeah. It's not romantic. He did what he did. It's an image also too because he's married. That brings in more business behind him. Being in the marriage business mindset for other people that see that as married. And if things don't work out, then you know what? They don't have really a messy divorce the way you think it does.
Pablo, you need to clean your glasses.
Payment stipend out, and she's going away, and he moves on to the next one. That's what Jeff Bezos did.
Black, you finished with your piece, Black?
Well, let's let Smooth go before you go, GC. I want to hear from
No,
Smooth.
I was saying Glock, because then if Glock is finished, then we go Smooth.
Yeah, Smooth and then Simon.
Let me say this one thing. Most guys ain't high value, and most guys ain't gonna be high value. So we're talking about outliers and 1%ers. Okay.
Yeah.
Every other dude that's getting hustled by this red pill coaching, they're all being hustled. Most of these, like I said, I don't know. Listen. Everybody's pretty normal. Okay. So you gotta care about what the girl you're dealing with. You gotta care about what she wants from you. Okay. So y'all could do all of this. This honestly, I'm be real. I'm not trick shaming or whatever, but this is trick game we're talking about. Oh, she wants me now because of my money. Just keep shit into perspective. That's what I'm saying. Y'all went left with the whole, oh, I gotta be established, this 1%er shit. that's fine. But just know that, oh,
Let me
that's
go after
all she's
Smooth.
there for. Stop acting like her money made her really want you. She never really wants you.
I'm
Okay?
nowhere saying that.
Let me go after
Beyond
Smooth.
that, y'all talking about whores. All y'all
I'm not
talking about is
saying that.
whores. Okay,
I'll
but
go
that's
after
what y'all
Smooth.
talking about. I'm done. That's what y'all talking about, though.
That's why I will agree with you. It's like a percentage of guys that not gonna be on that class. Yeah, for the regular guys. But also too, if you're trying to build a family, you need to have some type of income because if you want to be the breadwinner to take care of you, your family, and everything, that takes money and stuff also too. Which means you got to understand what type of chick you're going to get with that's going to help you take care of the family where you is. If I'm going to pay the bills, she's supposed to take care of the house and stuff. If we both going to work, we both going to build together like that. You know, whatever arrangement you have for the marriage for the average folks, that's when you're supposed to talk together. No, yes. So it's not all just built on love alone. Also too with that, yeah. When it comes to building families for the regular guy.
Well, let me
Right.
have them Smooth and then Simon. Go ahead, Smooth.
Well, can I go after Smooth right quick? I just have something to say to respond to Glock.
Okay, go ahead, Smooth.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that I do understand where GC and also partly where Pablo is coming from as far as men with money and power and all that stuff. Now, quick they are to replace wives, but that's just again that's the 1%. Now, for GC's point, yeah, I get it. If you just smashing and all of that stuff, man, of course, looks, money, status. You understand me? If you juggle those right, you're going to get a pussy for the night and all that shit. But my whole thing is that we also know that a lot of the main topic in all of this is families, relationships, and then ultimately families and all of that stuff, right? Getting married and all of that shit. And when it comes to that, however, I would have to say that most men on most levels are losing because it's just too much power in women's hands. Y'all just watched a video about feminism and all of that stuff, and both GC and Melody, both of y'all said that these women ain't even serious about it. It's not even about if it's the tone of voice, it's just because they're not going to do anything to just freely give up power like that. So when it comes to relationships and family and all of that stuff, yeah, we taking this L on every level. It doesn't matter how high value you are. And if you look at the dating coaches like your Donovan Sharp and y'all mentioned ARC and all that stuff, ARC was trying to sell dick. I don't think he was really in for the whole family shit and all that stuff. But Kevin Samuels was talking about family. And I know GC mentioned that he was living the life that a lot of these dating coaches portray, but then again, he was kind of living that life afterwards after he blew up and went viral, because before that he was just giving advice just like a normal Donovan Sharp was. And we always knew that them dating coaches wasn't about shit, because if we look into their real life, as we get a glimpse now, we see that they full of shit and that game shit don't work. But yeah, y'all go ahead.
Okay, so I want to say this. Like, the way the conversation went really tells me a lot about Mel and Gloctavius. Simply put, all I'm saying is that there are certain things to add to your appeal to women. Period. And it wasn't just money that I mentioned, but the way that y'all reacted really shows that y'all need to believe that there's a way. And we weren't even talking about getting women. We were talking about like adding to the number of women you get. But the way that y'all was talking, I gotta say, it sounds like y'all are really tied to the notion that I want to get a chick while broke. That's what it sounds like. That you're married to the
Yes.
No, he's right.
No, he's right.
We gotta get to other people, GC.
You don't need money to smash.
They can just throw in a pepper bomb in the middle of the room.
Address that.
Simon's
Let's get to Simon. Okay, go ahead.
Listen. He came. So listen. All I'm saying is, I feel like men put unnecessary stress on themselves to get pussy. That's what I'm saying. All this level up shit, doing all this shit to get the average chick. Most bitches is average and basic as fuck. You ain't gotta be a millionaire.
Right.
Hold on, I ain't done. You ain't gotta be high value. You ain't gotta be this gym bro. You ain't gotta do nothing. This is the type of shit. Listen, this is pussy worship. This is gynocentric, where
Glock,
everybody
you
feel
are-
like, oh,
you
hold
are-
on. Where
you're
everybody
loading
feel
the
like,
question.
hold on. Hold on.
I mean, you're loading the statement.
No, because I
Yes.
have to because this is the type of shit that stress men the fuck out, thinking that women deserve all of this shit in
Stress
order
you the
for
fuck
you
out.
to get
It's like,
basic.
goddamn.
Hold on. No, because this is hold on, nigga. Hold on. This is
You
is
sound stressed
dehumanizing.
right now, bro. Chill the fuck
Can I
out.
finish? I'm gonna let
Let
Simon
him
go
finish
after
so I can
me.
respond because this is
It's
he's
Simon's
loaded.
turn after me, though.
You are crazy. Like
It is
what the
Simon's
fuck?
turn
It's
after
Simon's
me.
turn after me. You're
This
responding
guy,
to
But
me.
I was responding to you after you said,
Okay,
all right,
so
hear
let
this
me
shit.
let me
Oh,
like
all
I,
over pussy. Okay, cool. Whatever.
okay, like
goddamn.
I said, this shit is dehumanizing. It's saying that men, you're not hold on, nigga. You're not adequate enough from birth to get a girl or wife or even a few bitches. That's what
I'll tell
this
you,
shit gives off. Yeah, hold on. You're
yo,
saying
don't
that
call me
I
nigga,
want
bro.
pussy.
I
Hold
ain't your nigga. I ain't
on.
your bitch
You're saying,
either.
hold on.
Everyone
I'm not done yet. I'm gonna give it to you.
control yourself on the panel, please. Go ahead.
Chill the fuck out, man.
I'm gonna give it to you, Simon. Like I
Listen,
said,
don't
like I
call
said,
me nigga, and don't call me. Look, I ain't your bitch. Don't do that to me. I ain't
Wait,
your
fam,
can you
relax,
shut?
fam. Relax,
You know,
fam.
I was really gonna
Let
give
man's
it to
talk,
you.
innit?
I
Let
was
man's
gonna
talk.
give it to you.
all right. Oh, Simon Smooth, just let Glock finish. And then I'm gonna say something, then we go to Simon.
So you said I want pussy. You said I want pussy while broke. You damn right. You damn right. Listen, I got pussy while broke. That's the crazy shit. Okay? And the
And this
fact
is the
that you
problem.
feel like, hold on, the fact
on,
that you
Simon.
feel like you have to compensate for pussy, especially from some normal chick, is fucking insane to me. That's feminism 101 to say that men have to do more and more and more and jump through hoops in order to feel relevant to these hoes. These hoes ain't shit at the end of the day, and you gotta realize that. Go ahead, Simon, and watch your mouth too.
Wait. Hold on, Simon. So right quick, I just want to set the record straight. I wasn't saying nobody said anything about regular girls. Just to be clear, and nobody even said that you have to do it. I simply said that it increases your odds. Didn't say anything about. Excuse me, my turn to talk. This is what loading. This is what loading the statement is. Also, Smooth was saying, GC is just talking about just the fuck or something like that. It was you earlier that was talking about, yeah, but the marriage won't last. So you see, you're always twisting these statements because first you're like, oh yeah, but the marriage isn't going to work because they're hoes or something like that. Now you're saying that you're doing it just to fuck. So which one is it?
No. GC, this is how you always be looking for smoke when nobody's even caring about you like that. First of all, I was saying that I do agree. I will agree with you in the terms of just getting pussy.
No, Smooth. I wasn't talking about you.
Okay.
I'm saying that you acknowledged that I was talking about just getting pussy, and then Gloctavius threw in it doesn't work for marriage. And now he's saying that.
No, I didn't.
That was you or Mel, but somebody was saying it don't work.
That was all Smooth. That was
me.
Smooth.
I said that as well.
I was
because I thought that was where the conversation was going. That's why I had to correct and be like, you know what? I get what GC's saying. He's talking about just getting the bitch smashing. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I just came in with that marriage stuff, thinking that that's what y'all was talking about.
I think it was either Mel and or Glock that was saying that.
Okay, either.
In addition to that, because I know that Pablo came in and when he was talking about Ivanka Trump and stuff like that, then that's when they were going back and forth with him.
Right. And Zone had a good point in the chat. Like, if you don't have no money, you get a certain type of vagina. You get the heavy set, broke.
Not if you're Chad though. Not if you're broke Tyrone though.
And I also was stating that.
Jeremy Meeks was broke.
Number one, what I might find a 10 might not be a 10 to GC. What things he might find a 10, that might not be a 10 to me. So look at
Hey, we need to let Simon go. GC, were you done? And by the way, I didn't know. I thought you was coming at me. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, I'm done. I mean, it's never gonna get done, but yeah, go ahead, Simon.
Yes. Simon, go ahead, fam. Talking it. Talk.
Thank you. A 10 is not a 10. It doesn't really mean shit. At the end of the day, a 10 you can smash in 2 minutes, and that's literally the lifespan of a nigga trying to fuck a woman. I'm telling you, right? The woman's not getting any sort of satisfaction out of that. right?
Bullshit.
So what, 2 minutes? Like, they're not
Yes.
getting any, no, nothing. You're getting the satisfaction out of it.
Bullshit.
So what it is your 10 has to be something that lasts. And this is the conversation that we don't have. We don't have the conversation about longevity. We don't have the conversation about, you know, how can we marry? How can we sit in a park and be content without having an argument about them people's kids and our kids? Like, when you're mature enough to actually sort of get beyond that part, then cool. But what I'm hearing is a lot of insecure nonsense. Like, because listen, bro, chicks on the panel, the fact of the matter,
It's only one.
It don't matter. The you know, people are viewing this shit. This is worldwide. Like, the fact of the matter is if you are not able enough to actually contend yourself with a person that can contend yourself with them and yours and your family, you're already messed up. You have no place here. Like, your place is gone. You could talk most of the shit you want, but realistically, after this is all done and gone, and we switch this off, you're sitting at home by yourself, bro. that's what's going on. Like,
where are you going?
You're sitting at home with yourself. Don't be playing. Like, you want to come up here and talk nonsense all the time. It's like, okay, yeah, I know this, I know that. No, you don't. You don't know nothing. Like, you don't have children. You have not been in a long-term relationship. Like, what you're talking about.
Wait, but Simon, you don't know that for a fact, though. We don't know.
Exactly. How are you speaking about other people's lives outside of you?
How do you know that?
What the hell?
All right, I could go around this whole damn fucking panel. I'll ask you the same damn question. How long have you been in a relationship for?
Nigga, I've been married.
Hold on, your
dog.
ass been in a fucking relationship.
I've been
brother.
married, dog. Like, nah, this shit don't apply to me. I'm sorry,
What
my
the
nigga.
fuck I got to do with our conversations?
Exactly.
You ain't married.
You ain't been with
I'm
a
a bachelor
woman.
right now, fucking multiple chicks. So
You
what?
ain't had no relationships. You don't know what it is to have a girlfriend.
Most percentage of dudes
What is
actually
wrong with
want.
you?
What the fuck?
Gloctavius? What is your problem?
This dude turned around and I got a girlfriend. Okay.
You don't have a girlfriend. You've never been in a long-term relationship, Gloctavius.
Oh, shit.
The only long thing you have is an extended clip because your name is Gloctavius. Haha, a British joke.
All right, but Simon, where were you going with it? Where were you going with it? I'm curious.
Yeah, where were you going with it, Simon?
No, he was.
Mads wasn't going nowhere, but on road, fam.
Well, no, y'all interrupted.
Listen,
Hold on, guys. Let him finish.
You're asking me a question. You're not letting me rebuke. So it's like, that's cool. Whatever. You want to turn around and say modern women apologize for being feminists. You put that in their hands, right? Because you're not being man. You're not being the man. You're not being the person that's turning around and actually providing for them. You understand? It's like, at the end of the day, you turn around and you want to, like, big up your chest and do all this nonsense, and it's like, okay, you're out on road. Oh yeah, I'm slugging it out. Blah blah blah. And then you come back to the house and you're complaining. You're complaining about the fact that they're sitting there and they're turning around to you going, "What the fuck are you doing for me?"
Yo, who is he talking about, yo?
I don't know.
Like,
Next, hustler and muscular. Hustler and muscular.
Wait, fam.
Wait
What are
a
you
minute.
talking about,
I
fam?
want to make sure he was finished. Everybody got to get their fair shot at this. Are you finished, Simon?
Don't forget to donate, y'all, to Melanie. Don't forget to donate.
You see how these
To
niggas
Melanie.
You see how these niggas get triggered because they damn well know what the hell's going on. They're not satisfied.
Why, fam? Mans don't know, fam. Man don't know nothing.
Sorry, old blood.
I just want to know, Simon. It sounds good, but what was your point? Like, what were you getting at? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I was just getting at the topic where it's like modern women apologize for being feminists. So it's like most women nowadays will lean towards feminism, and most men do not understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact
We
of the
understand.
matter,
Now let him
yeah.
speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Okay. Most men have feminists in their house. They choose to be with feminists. They love being with feminists.
Mm-hmm.
But when they get on these platforms and stuff, they want to like turn around and like act like, okay, I'm not with a feminist. Although like you're in a damn relationship with a feminist. You know that she's turning around to you and making you act like a simp in your relationship.
Yep.
And you're bowing down, like literally day in, day out, and you're crying now. You're crying.
He's
It's
right.
like, make me like, oh, why aren't you doing this? Oh, why aren't you doing that? Like these dudes literally are in their households, tied up to a mortgage or some sort of shit because they were so in love. And like they were like went through the whole sort of like honeymoon period. It's like, oh, I love your butt cheeks. You
He's
know,
talking about himself.
no, you know that you've got a girl like that. You know that at the end of the day, what? So are you telling me that you don't treat women like in a positive manner? Like you're adhering to all this capitalism bullshit that you sort of have to live with every day. And it's like, oh, you can't sort of walk into a room, walk into your own house that you put this woman in and bow down to her. Bow down. Kiss her
Something you
damn
do, man.
toenail.
Word. I don't
Is that
understand.
what you do, Simon?
You do, man.
I'm
You
speaking
buy
Good
that
question.
girl, man, like some cup or something.
I do agree with most of what he just said, though. I can't lie.
This is
I
what
Niggas out here
happens.
capping like a motherfucker, yo.
Most dudes ain't with feminists because most dudes not even married or in relationships. Same thing with most
Yeah, I
feminists.
know.
And the
No, he
percentage
talking
of
about
feminists
motherfuckers that come up
over
on the panel and shit, be talking that man shit, but then they got a wife at home, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh honey, I was just on the
Okay.
computer.
the
My
small
husband
percentage
got
of dudes that actually are married with feminists.
You know
And the
that's
other
what's
percentage,
going
the
on.
other percentage
You
of
know
feminists
that's
that
He's
are
all
married, they
set.
don't even practice what they preach
Pablo,
at home.
Simon, you all set, right? You all set? You got more to say?
What's up,
You all
Dre?
set. Hustler, go ahead, man.
No, Simon, are you done for real?
Yeah. If you want me to,
Were you
Damn,
done?
he had the Jersey accent
You
on
all
him, Melanie.
No, yeah, I just want to make sure he's done.
if
All
you
right.
want me to be, yeah, cool.
No, but I want you to get everything out, and then we'll move to Hustler and Muscular.
How about we move to Hustler right now?
It's your platform, bro.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Smooth agreed with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But thanks for that. How about you, Hustler and Muscular? What are your thoughts?
How y'all doing?
Hey.
Good, brother.
What's up?
What's up?
Now, the topic was women are former feminists are apologizing.
Yeah, you want to see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. These women are older, they've hit the wall, no man checking for them, and now they're trying to apologize for possibly decades of mishmash mess that they've created. I just
Ruining
couldn't help but
people's
laugh
lives,
at it.
literally ruining lives.
Yes, you're talking 4, 5, maybe longer decades of feminism, just damn near wrecking our society and putting it under the ground. And now you're trying to apologize for it. You're trying to apologize for something that's going to take a lifetime to heal from. That's a mess.
It's never
I
going to
don't know
heal.
about y'all. Excuse me.
It's never going to heal. It's never going to heal.
No, that's kind of like
It's never
stupid.
going to heal.
That's kind of
They
like
say
stupid.
some wounds
That's
take
not
time to
stupid,
heal.
fam. That's not stupid.
I mean, they
It's
say some
kind of
wounds.
stupid.
They say it takes time for some wounds to heal, but the scars are always going to remain there. So even if we do heal, them scars, them feminist scars, are still going to remain.
No.
Who's gonna forget?
Hustler. The laws make it real every time, unless they've changed. That's why I'm saying it's never going to heal, man.
Yo,
Feminism is
Are
not
you
just
talking
about how the
are
chicks
you
make
talking
you
about
feel,
the
man.
relationship with men and women because of
It's
feminism?
also about the laws that affect the relationships with men and women. So that shit ain't healing no way, no time soon.
This is some bullshit talk. Like we try and turn around and tell our women to go seek therapy, like to heal their wounds, to sort of like get past like whatever trauma they've been in the past, It's like, and you're taking them on. Why are you taking them on in the fucking first place?
You want to know why? Because I've seen former feminists who actually did the work first, then go on YouTube and show their work. The one I mentioned in the chat, she has a channel. I follow one of her mods on her channel. She was a former feminist.
I'm sorry.
Did the work, got married, has a kid, and started a
might as
YouTube
well
channel.
get
One
with
of the
the
other girls
fucking stripper.
not joined this feminist movement. Those chicks on them panels up there and stuff like that have not even mentioned about them wanting the therapy and none of that and stuff. They just went straight in on a panel and think we're gonna fall for them. We see right through their bullshit. Especially the ones I told my dad was friend zoning all these guys and play naive and told me I ain't know none of these guys actually liked me, you know that shit. Bullshit. You knew them guys liked you. And then that might be the guys' fault for wasting
Hey,
their
Melody,
time,
can you highlight a comment?
Also with the females, they wasted their time majority of the time. They knew they liked them and wasted their
David
time
Drencher.
and their resources anyway.
Smooth.
Sorry. Yeah, David.
You got it. You got it.
Melo's right about that. Yeah.
Yeah, bottom line, you guys are like weak. Like you need to take control of women. Like
Yeah. This
don't
nigga in here you trolling, fam. Stop trolling, fam. What's wrong with you, fam?
Okay, Simon. What method?
You don't know how
what
to
method
control
of
women.
What method of control do you?
And
we ain't trying to.
Are you trying to tell man you get bare gash, fam? Are you trying to tell man you get bare gal, fam?
Hold on. What was
Don't
you
piss
saying?
me off, fam.
What were you saying?
I'm
Jason?
so
What was the
sad.
question you were asking?
I was gonna ask Simon, what method of controlling women do you suggest?
Intelligence.
Could you give an example?
Motherfucker. Like this is some stupid shit.
Could you give
Like,
an example?
Pay attention. This
Well, no. Give example of a way to intelligently control a woman.
Right, I'll give you an example. This is art walking on earth. You can't compete with that. And the black woman knows this. She knows when she looks in the mirror, she's art walking on earth. The black man does not acknowledge that. The black man, when he looks in the mirror, looks at graph. He looks at himself. He looks at, oh, I'm so grimy. I need to get out here. I need to compete. I need to sort of like, make sure that I'm protective. I'm the protector. Okay? No, women do not think like that. Stop being stupid. Do you understand? Take them under your wing.
All the women on the panel were white. All the women on the panel were white.
Now let him finish. Let him finish.
Hold on. I guess he's saying that he tried to make it a black thing, but this is white. I guess he's saying like white dudes don't have intelligence to control their women as well. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying in general.
I am talking about in general, nigga. We're talking about the bitches on the panel. We're talking about the bitches on the panel. They were all white.
Wait, he hasn't given an example yet. He hasn't given an example yet.
Now you want to get vague. He want to get vague when I'm being specific.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, did you give the example?
Yeah, let him.
Yeah, let him give the example.
I ain't talking about white. I'm talking about relationship. I'm saying like yo.
Go ahead, Simon. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Give the example. Give the example. Go ahead, Simon. Go ahead. Good.
You need to understand women. Like you're not a woman, right? If you want to be in a relationship, talk to the woman that's closest to you. Maybe it may be your sister. It may be your best friend. It may be someone who's dated the chick that you looked at that had the longest relationship. I'm just saying, like, just chill the fuck out and do the due diligence that makes you capable of actually sort of having a damn relationship. Because
let me clarify my question.
Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting. God damn.
No, but you're answering the wrong
No,
thing.
it's not. No. Just
let me clarify.
DC, he don't have an answer, yo. Come on.
Let me clarify my question right quick. Okay, so like if somebody were to ask me to give an example of how money is used to control a woman, then I would be able to do that. I would say like a situation where a woman has no money and she's depending on a man entirely for subsistence would be my example of money controlling a woman. Please use your example of how you use intelligence to control a woman.
You tried already.
Yo, money.
Hey, GC, I would like to add to your example. I have a friend. His name is.
Well, okay, Pablo.
Yeah.
But I want to hear him right quick.
Yeah. Let him talk first. Let him answer. Yeah.
But I want to hear him use like because I want to see like okay, I want you to say, I know this guy. He went to this chick and he intelligent her so much that she just submitted. I want to hear how that worked.
Yes.
The only reason a woman is coming into your life is because she wants to learn something.
Okay.
What?
She ain't coming into your life because she wants to fuck you. She will
That's
fuck
bullshit.
you. No. This is the man's perspective. The man's perspective is she's coming into your life because she wants some sort of sex. Like you're so you're the Brutus, you're the this, the that, and she wants to lay down with you, whatnot. No, that's not what's actually going on. What's going on is she's actually has some sort of track in her life that allows her to sort of formulate some sort of understanding about where she's going to position herself in her future life. And what most niggers, and I'll say niggers, right? Not black men, niggers will do is they want to bust a woman down and think, okay, she's going to get on my program. No, she is not.
Is that the example?
That's not the example. He didn't answer GC's question at all.
You guys are triggered as a motherfucker.
You said intelligence. Use an example where a man uses intelligence to get a woman to do what she wants. That's what we're
And
waiting
you really
for.
have no knowledge of women, period, at all. Like,
Hold on, Mel. We know. Give us the example.
I got to push back. Wayne cut you. Let me push him back.
This guy's
You really be underestimating women's sexual nature, Simon. Really, completely, for real. Because the reality is, there's some females that want to get bust down. They even admit it themselves.
So what's been your
Mel knows them personally.
Women will come to a man. It ain't always because they want to be leading all that shit.
Listen,
Okay,
just because wait, just for a second, just because he came at me, just allow me to ask him this question.
You're supposed to answer.
Allow me to deflect, please.
How long has been your longest relationship?
There you go.
All right. Well, let's not make it a personal back and forth. Let's. I want to hear what Pablo.
Okay.
Pablo,
So if I could, I have a friend. Let's just say his name is Les. I don't want to put him on blast.
Jesus.
So Les is he owns multiple houses, properties that he rents, rental properties, right? In one of them is this single mother Puerto Rican chick, right? That rents one of the houses. So she's in need and he has this house available. One of his fraternity brothers mentions to her, hey, I got a frat brother that, might could help you. Why don't you give him a call? So she gives my friend Les a call and he says, yeah, I got somebody in here, but they're about to leave, and he gives her the price of the rental of the house. She is a little short on what the going rate of the house is. However, because Les owns the house and he says, I tell you what, I make a deal with you. Well, she made the offer in a reduction of the rent after meeting with him. And once every now and then Les comes through and is sexually serviced by the young lady who lives in the house.
You old niggas ain't shit.
So money, as they say, bands will make her dance. I don't believe in the unconditional love, genuine desire crap. And here's why. Go ask any happily married man to go home and tell his wife he's quitting his job and he ain't going back to work. And he will swear up and down beforehand that she loves him. Oh, she really loved me. Blase, blase, blah. And how long do you think the love is going to last when he decides to post up on the couch and play Madden? 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year? I don't know.
1 week.
But eventually, she gonna leave and find another dude? So my point is, all of this, genuine desire crap, women have a different calculus than you. And it involves almost always some type of provision, even from the dudes that they let hit for free in the bathroom at the club.
What's up,
Eventually, if she let him come and be a Madden King, she usually gets tired of said Negro, puts him out on his ear, and goes looking for a dude that's gonna do something for her. That's just been my experience in my 53 years of life.
You say 53?
53.
Let me ask you this, Pablo. I'm curious.
Who wants to marry a lazy man?
Well, in that scenario that you brought up, with the rent situation, how much did he shave off the rent?
It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to be able to get her in there in her situation.
No, just like $300.
I'm not sure. He didn't give me a number. He didn't tell me that.
He didn't give you a number. Okay.
Yeah,
but it was a
free.
percentage of rent.
No, it wasn't free. I'm guessing he might have gave her 15%, 20% off of what it normally was.
Now, here's why I find that situation interesting. And this is why I was asking for the amount and just trying to gauge or something. Like, and me, I always do the numbers to try to figure out the best value. Let's just say it was $200 off the rent. It seemed like she would have been able to just like go out and find somebody, fuck them for $200. Like, I'm curious, and I'm just saying the thinking. Like,
well, okay,
I'm saying the thinking of women is that she seemed to feel like less of a hoe because she's doing it with the landlord and not doing it for the money to give the landlord.
He is an attractive and
there you have it. Yeah.
guy. Right. So it's not like he's a curmudgeon. It wasn't hard for her to see herself, offering him a little something on the side to, grease the wheels of the economy. Of the place.
She was smashing.
This nigga laughing. This nigga laughing about.
She was smashing a landlord to get free rent.
No, it was not free.
Discounted rent.
See,
yeah.
you didn't
Discounted rent.
Then that situation, I think that was like a bad example in that way. Yeah, like she was just using a
What was Pablo? What was your point with that example?
Yeah, well, that's the pay for play the strategy.
Game Changer was saying, use an example where a man used just his intelligence or whatever.
So that's an example of intelligence.
But he gave his example of where. I guess the example that Game Changer used, I was bolstering it with his example with my example.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But there was no example made where a man uses intelligence. So I don't know what you were.
No, I was bolstering Game Changer's example of where.
No, I gave an example of money to give to tell him what an example is.
Right, okay. And I gave an example of money to bolster your example.
Yeah.
Pablo, you're talking about extreme and outliers, Pablo.
That's not extreme, dude. That is not extreme. That happens.
That happens, yeah. But she was technically using her sexual wilds to get a discount on her rent.
No,
she used the prostitute strategy. That's what she was.
Yeah, but he agreed.
A hoe is a hoe. It's like that's
that's what I'm saying. They both agreed to it. Hey, you give me some punani, I'll give you a discount on your rent. Fair exchange, being direct. Boom.
That's all it is. It's like if you're gonna do that sort of stuff, then cool. But most women don't like, any woman that.
Do you have a woman?
Oh fuck you!
Here we go.
You dumb nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, fam? You out here giving man's advice on getting women, but we don't know if you have a woman.
Exactly.
Why do we know that you have any authority on speaking on this matter?
Oh, so dumb nigga, why are you even talking to me like that?
What's with the insults, man? You sound like a gay dude, man. I see a panel like that last night.
Why would another man turn around and go,
man?
Wait.
We're still waiting on that intelligence example, by the way.
Yeah, the personal insults, let's stop.
It's like, why would
we're still waiting on the example. We're waiting on the example that you were supposed to give on how men uses intelligence to get a woman.
Yeah,
you still ain't giving it.
I want to know. Like, that's really interesting. How
It's
do a
really not.
man use his intelligence to control a woman?
He uses his intelligence by understanding a woman. Like, so you need to actually, you need to actually sort of pay attention, which most men don't. Most men are interested in sports. They're interested in video games. They're interested in things that women are not interested in. So on that basis, you'll spark a conversation thinking about what your brother is going to actually talk to you about, because you're going to go, okay, I'm going on this date, for example, and after this date, who do I have to relate to? I have to relate to my brothers.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Should you be really trying to control another human being, or should that person be an adult and know how to behave themselves from the jump?
If you
That's
get
a question.
married, right? So good question. If you're married to somebody, someone has to be in control. Like you can't
I agree
have
with that.
you can't have two people that
No, he's talking
are in
about
control.
leadership.
Yeah,
he's talking about somebody has to
This
lead.
is a general ass statement, yo.
No, he's conflating. He's conflating leadership and control. Okay, he said the word control. That
When
sounds
you
like you
work
gotta
all day,
handle. Hold
you have to
on.
go to sleep.
That sounds like what these hoes say, talking about you can't handle me, and they should not have to be handled from jump. Now, are you talking about leadership or are you talking about control?
He can't be talking about leadership, Octavius. He just said that you have to be interested in the shit that women are interested in, because men approach women and they're interested in sports and video games and stuff. But those are things that women are not interested in. So you got to talk to her about shit that she's interested in. So you have to have interest for it.
So let's put it to you this way,
So
man.
who's leading? The woman is leading then.
I
The
have
woman
to
is
say
leading.
this to you, Simon. Here's the reality. You cannot control nobody that don't want to be controlled. Period. That's when you gonna get
Or
with women.
led. Or led. Mel.
Gotta agree with Mel there.
Exactly, led.
Gotta agree with Mel.
You cannot
give you an
lead
ex-
someone
I'll
that don't
give you
want to
an
be
ex-
led.
All right, I'll give you an
Why
example.
should I spend my time learning about this person and she don't want to abide by my leadership skills? No.
Mel, this is why I said this nigga ain't got a girlfriend, man. Didn't you hear what I said before?
I'll give an example. When I ran my business, I had employees. Okay, right?
Like every business, yeah.
Right. So when I had these employees, I had to recruit them, right? So when they came into the business, they had to understand what the business was, and they had to get with the program in terms of, I'm paying your fucking mortgage. Like I'm the person.
Right.
And what kind of boss were you?
I'm the person that's going to be sort of determining.
So deprive her of money so that you can control her. You have to coerce her in order to do it, right? Deprive her of money, resources, so she don't eat. So that way she's dependent on you on some slave shit, right?
So
Nigga, do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Do you have a fucking job, motherfucker?
This is what I mean, like.
You sound like a dumb British asshole.
fear-based
You sound like
tactics.
a
That's
dumb
what you're talking
fucking British dickhead, nigga. That's what the fuck you sound like.
What is happening, yo?
You
What
sound
is
like a fucking moron,
algorithm,
nigga.
guys?
You can't
Algorithm.
even spell
These niggas out here wilding, yo.
Guys, 1 minute.
Oh, damn.
Right now, YouTube
right,
is
okay,
being very strict for the
yeah,
content
no.
creators, and I don't want to be one of
Wow.
those content creators that's getting shut down.
This guy turned around and called me a dickhead for no apparent reason.
All right, let's be honest though. You guys were going back and forth. You with the N-word, him with the, like, everyone was just being crazy. So
Yeah,
So belligerent.
I'm fine with it. I want to answer his question because I
But
think
so Simon, you saying using fear-based tactics? That's what you're talking about? Like the employee example.
He's saying you got to man that shit.
Let me run the fear of these employees that, yo, you ain't gonna get paid if you don't do your job. So do your damn job. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you get a bitch and tell her, do your job. I married you, do your job.
Let's see if that works consistently all the time. When you're gonna have one person that's gonna snap and be like, yo, you know what? I don't want your money. Period. I'd rather go somewhere else, struggle around, go somewhere else that I could be treated more better.
Especially if she got a bag of dicks on speed dial, like it's in the DMs right now, yo.
Yeah, but
Why you
that's not
talking
how,
about dude?
yo, you could talk that
She
shit.
gonna
but I
always
mean,
have options.
That's just not how it works. Like realistically,
It don't work like that, yeah.
Even at the job. If
It
you're
don't-
making them feel
It
uncomfortable,
don't
then
work
go
like
somewhere
that.
else.
How does it work then?
It works in a way that when you know, why are we all employed? Are you telling me like all the people on the planet don't have a job? Like, why are you walking in at 9 o'clock in the morning? You
If
are.
if
no,
I
hold
feel
on.
Simon, I
uncomfortable
got
at
a
a job,
man's got a
period,
question for
that
you,
I don't
fam.
like the
Man's got
people
a
or the
question for you.
boss, I'm gonna exit out and find something else or start my
It
own
don't,
business.
it don't matter where
And
you
I
go.
will
It's the
not
same thing.
treat my coworkers like that.
It's the
Wait,
same
wait, wait. Hold on,
Because
hold on,
the
Mel. Mel,
reality is,
I
they
got
helping me make money. It ain't the other way around. I'm not
Mel.
helping them make money. They helping me make money.
Right.
You are a bitch to your damn employer.
No, you stupid ass.
Simon.
As a leader, you lead your people.
Talk your shit.
You
Like,
Oh my
serve your
God.
people. You dumbass.
Hold on,
nonsense.
Mel. I put it on my screen. Absolutely no profanity on my panel. Please
Sorry, I
respect my
apologize.
platform. So we're changing it.
Simon,
So,
I got a
no
question for you.
profanity.
Simon, I got a question for you. So how do you treat as the boss and everything, and you have a business? How do you treat an employee that knows damn well that if they spazzed on you, they can leave with half of your business?
Facts.
They don't even
Facts.
have to do what you say. They could just
Facts.
go complain and then just move away with half of your business. How do you approach an employee like that? And they
That
can do
has
it at any
happened.
time too.
That has happened.
You old.
All right. Can you give an
He not
example
gonna
of how
answer.
that's happened? Because I don't really understand what you're talking about.
But what I'm talking about is
exactly.
when men usually marry women, and when women decide to divorce these men, they get the children, they get the house if they have a house. You understand me? They get at least half, most times majority of the man's assets that he has.
Okay, do you really believe that?
Nigga, what the? Yo, are we done with this guy?
Yes, I believe it. I believe it. Yes,
I've
I
heard of
believe
that
it. Go on.
happening. Yes, that
because
does.
I'll
That
tell
does
why
actually happen. I've heard about
why,
that.
why I ask that is because I've been in a 10-year marriage.
What happened? You got divorced?
Yeah, I got divorced. And
Yeah, she left your dumb ass.
No, I divorced her, you dumb shit. Like, and at the end of the day, she didn't get
Hey,
anything.
hey, easy on the swears.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, clown.
Too much.
Exactly.
It's getting out of hand now. All right.
Hey,
go
can
ahead.
I say this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are missing like some nuance. Like, there's a middle ground between being like, you know, a super simp trick that loses his shirt with every woman he deals with, and a guy who is successful and manages to put himself in an advantageous situation with women. Like, there's a middle ground there. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? And that's the ground that successful men operate in. Not
How do you know that, Pablo? How do you know?
Well.
How do you think?
Because he's a successful man.
How do
right,
you think?
Pablo?
They don't like you being successful. It's just
I mean,
oh my lord.
I mean, come on.
How do you do that?
My nigga giving us advice on marriage and this and that and man of power and all that shit. But I mean, come on, yo.
They don't like it. They don't like it. It's like, oh, this guy's up here. He's
I want to say it.
successful. He's had a marriage.
I don't want to say it.
He's had
Y'all
relationships.
funny.
He's been doing the stuff that you don't want and like you can't do. And it's just like, oh,
Man,
get
you ain't
triggered.
been doing the stuff you've been doing either too. You've been doing some conflated, confusing mess, yo.
Really?
You're talking about guys in the simps like crazy.
You are
That's like
simp, bro.
control this woman,
God
so
damn.
you like, yo, yo, like,
Y'all
yo,
need to chill. No profanity, please, fellas.
Yeah,
fellas.
where
Let's be cordial on the panel, please. Yes.
Thank you, Smooth.
Thank you.
Why did he leave his ex-wife? He couldn't use his intelligence to control her, I assume.
Wow.
You haven't even had an ex-wife, bro. What are you talking about? Have you had
Bro,
an
why
ex-wife?
did you leave your ex-wife?
Have you had
Because
an
you couldn't
ex-wife?
control her, right?
You dumb, bro.
He's not
Yeah.
answering the question.
He wasn't intelligent enough to know that he's gonna leave her.
This guy is probably
some
There you
point.
go.
at
There you
best.
go.
had
So we
a
got a new
hotel
person on the
situation.
panel. Let's hear from Happy Life. Hi, Happy Life.
Sweetie. You owe me that debt.
I do, but I can't cam up tonight. I'm in my PJs.
Okay.
Nigga
But
had the
Just don't
turkeys ready.
forget about it.
my next
What?
show, I got you.
Well,
This
I'm
nigga
not
gotta pay
complaining.
$100, right?
No.
No,
They used to
I
hunt-
have to because the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, so I have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have to get on my knees and say what?
And say you
Whoa,
love the
Mel, you talking about
Cowboys.
getting knees? What the? What?
Yeah.
Hold on, Mel. What she gotta do? What she gotta do?
Get on your knees and pray. Is that what you're talking about?
No. To get
It's
on her
people line
knees
up
and
that
say she loves the Cowboys and that she don't hate them
Get on
anymore.
knees in the
Oh yeah,
Cowboys.
definitely. Melody, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You gotta do that, Melody.
Melly's a wholesome pretender.
You gotta do that.
I'll do it though. I can't do it tonight, but I will do it.
No, you gotta drop 100 on the Cash App first.
I don't have $100 to drop for
No, not you. I say him. He gotta drop
Oh.
100 on the Cash App.
Why?
Listen,
Oh,
Wait, who
come
lost
on.
the bet? You lost the bet.
Look,
Melody?
man.
I lost the bet.
It's a lot of it's a lot of dudes that's got that's no. Let me tell them. Happy life. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's got requests right now. You understand me? So if you want to be in front of the line, you gotta pay $100.
Yeah, we just
Hey,
jump-started
that's on
Melody's
you, bro.
OnlyFans
You can
career,
pay
man.
100.
Oh, hell no.
Melly about to make
You must about your goddamn mind.
$10,000 this month, yo.
So happy
Hey,
like
Sweetie's worth $100. Matter of fact, she
See, there
worth
you go.
500.
There you go. So put it on Cash App, my nigga.
But
No, you and
Be a
Easy
man.
can do that, bro.
I just want to know what you think about this topic, though. What do you think about the topic? Happy life.
What we talking about? Put me up on game. Let's.
Well, you didn't see the.
We're
Yeah, I
talking
don't know what I
about
came here for. I'm
All right,
just
so
we're
here.
talking about former
All right, who want to explain for me? Because you know
we're
how
talking
They're
about
talking about the feminists
I'll bring them
apologizing
back
for
up.
friend zoning
We're
dudes.
talking about how former feminists are apologizing for, I guess, decades of damage that they've done to our society. We're at the very least trying to apologize.
Yeah, I ain't buying it. They are full. They're full of shit at this point. Like they just trying to lie to
Easy
make
on the swears,
people
brother.
feel
Easy on the
good.
swears.
You guys are feminists. Like you were brought up in single like parent households. Like you don't know any better. Like give me a break. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Who's he talking
I
to?
mean-
Me or somebody else?
I just
I
want to
think
say
he's
this.
just talking to the plurality of the panel.
No, but I want to say this. It's crazy. The one with the hijab, right, on her head, was the biggest feminist on the panel. I want to talk about her for a minute because in their culture, they're not feminists. They don't believe in that crap.
Yeah, but she lives in America now.
So-
You know how they switch up.
Well, yeah, she lives in America, but she said she's been friend zoning dudes so she can have her pick of the litter. What else?
And there you go. That's
She's
your
doing the
problem right
she's
there.
doing the game nigga shit. She's lying.
And here's and part. Let me say this real quick. If I was at friend zone stuff, I look at it like this. If I like you and if I like a woman and I find her attractive, I'm not putting myself in her damn friend zone. So to a degree, that could be an L for the man because sometimes we men get so caught up that we put ourselves in the friend zone thinking that it's gonna turn to a relationship. Hell no. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. No. We all know how that go down.
A hustler, I've seen it happen. I've seen guys.
Hustler, how many people do you know personally throughout your lifetime up until your age now that have done just the very thing that you said that you wouldn't do?
The list is so damn long. I don't want to go into
it. Look, sweetie. Once she finds that man, once she finds a man, that friendship goes out the window.
And
Later.
I ain't gonna lie. And let me say this real quick. I don't want to cut you off. Yes, I've been that guy. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of them, but I had to learn my lesson the hard way, just like everybody else had to learn the hard way.
So how many guys on this panel have been in a friend zone before? I want to know that too.
I have,
All
but
of
I
you
came
guys?
out of it.
So just you? Anybody else been in a
Well,
friend
I
zone?
already told you. I already told you my story.
Look. I've been in it, but I came out of it.
Melody, that's like asking a grown woman, how many of y'all have played with your pussy by your with a vibrator? It's
Oh,
like,
so you're saying
come on.
all-
That's the same thing. Come on, man.
so you're saying
No, it's
all-
like, yes, every
That's
dude.
like asking how many women have had a bad hair day. Put it that way.
Exactly.
That sounds better.
all is really far fetched. It's ridiculous. It's like
That's
literally,
like
literally, if a woman wants
can
to
we
actually,
see Sweetie's toes for 5 minutes?
if a woman wants to actually,
Ooh, I told you put 100 on the cash app, my nigga. You're not listening.
yo, if a
Not
woman wants
listening.
to actually get with you, she will show you.
Yeah, with intelligence.
But how do you know as a man? How do you know if you're getting led on or not? Like, how do you even know? You don't.
If she gives you,
No,
if she gives
most
you
niggas
proof
know.
of
They just
in a
ignore it.
relationship,
There's only two ways that you're going to know. Either she's going to tell you she's interested, or you, as the man, supposed to make it well known. As soon as you meet her, I'm interested, and she don't reciprocate you right then and there. Then you leave her alone.
I think it starts with the man,
the
though.
old saying,
You
like the
guys
old
have not
saying
dealt with
goes,
women. Like you have not dealt with
actions
women.
speak louder than words. So if she's showing you interest, then there you go. If she's not and she's just being wishy-washy, okay, you got a problem. Leave her alone.
But
Yeah,
most of
wishy
them
washy is for the
do.
friend zone, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Most of them do show interest, though. I know
Exactly.
women.
Exactly.
I know women who
Not
men
really,
been
no,
on
they
for
don't.
years.
They don't. This is the problem. It doesn't take amount of years for a woman to show
No.
interest in a guy. She's
Yo,
interested in
you
him in the
guys
first 5
are
minutes. She
simping like a
sees him.
motherfucker.
She's no different from us men. Be the same way.
Logic. It starts with the
What
man.
have you seen,
though.
Melody? What have you seen? Tell us the Disney story you've seen.
I have
a woman
seen
will turn
women
around.
lead men on for years, not even give them any.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what
Absolutely,
we're talking
yeah.
about. That's telling
Not
about
even
Yeah.
intimacy.
Yeah,
women
niggas like melanin.
You see how these guys have not experienced women?
Once you find that man, you're out of there. No
A
phone
woman,
calls, no nothing.
I'm just fucking with you,
listen
nigga.
to me, like, listen, like a woman, if she is really interested, she will show you everything from.
How long did you get led on, Simon, by your wife?
Listen,
50 times.
No. Let's say, how long did you court her?
You're now getting into fantasy land because I.
No. How long did you court your wife before you married her?
Do that.
Huh?
Listen, bro.
How long did she string your ass along, my nigga?
String.
Yes.
Listen. My wife is fit as fuck.
You said she's still your wife?
Fit?
She is something that
That's British for attractive.
you're never ever gonna be in bed with. Never. Because
Dude, how you know that? You're not even married to her no more.
Because the way you're talking.
Yeah, Mel, you know he left her, Mel. Mel, remember he left her.
Never.
Simon.
She's so fit, fam. But I divorced her.
Like if I'm smooth and like, yo, smooth, yo, I want to get down on you. She smooth will smash that. You don't know.
Simon, does your wife give it to you?
To define showing interest, can anybody define?
Man's probably give you ex-wife back shots, fam. You get me?
Anybody can define showing interest for Jackie?
I'm gonna give
Define interest. Go ahead. Melody, you do it. It's your show.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah,
Before you ask the
I
panelists.
want to hear the guy's definition though.
Let me see him feet first.
I pick me.
With the girl
It
showing
got you.
interest.
How do I know if a girl showing interest?
What? Yeah, like.
Okay. If she,
Yeah.
It's plain simple. Like.
Wait, hold on, Mel. Let Hustler go, and then you. We need to hear from the experts.
Go ahead, Hustler.
okay, I'm gonna say if she's more verbal than you are, meaning she's doing more talking than you are, then it's safe to say she wants to keep the conversation going. Another sign is being physical. If she's touching you every second, looking for an excuse to get close to you or whatever, that's a sign that she might be interested. If she keeps in touch with you and doesn't get upset when you're calling her or texting her, then yeah, she might be interested in you. Well, that's just my take on it. Maybe y'all have something different.
Well, I agree.
No, I'll add on to that. That's actually the three main.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Or also too, if you put it this way, if you start flirting with her, talking about sex and everything, and she reciprocates the way you want her to, that's showing interest. Also too. Everything.
Yep.
I'll come back to this.
R.I.P. ARC.
Let me answer
If she's being sexual, if she's being sexual with you after like a couple of interactions, then yeah, you got it made. I've had that happen many times.
Yeah.
After knowing her for about a week, oh yeah, she's being touchy-feely. She's bumping, grinding, grabbing the whole nine, and we lead to the bedroom.
What about
She's not being
talking about
vague
sex,
with her
though?
language with you and everything.
What you say, Melody? What you say?
No, I was saying, what about just talking about sex? Is that showing interest without doing anything?
Duh.
That's what I said. If
You don't just talk about intimacy like that with no random ass nigga.
Or be sexual with her.
Now,
One at a
what if
time.
she
One at a
been
time.
But what if she's been talking about it for years? What if it's 2 years and all she does is talk about it?
That's
What if
not
2 years-
interest. We're talking about
What are you talking about? That's friend zone stuff.
You mean talk? Yeah, that's friend zone shit.
That's friend zone.
I didn't hear what she said. What you say, Melody?
For her own purpose.
Yeah, Mel. We need to hear Melody.
No, what I was saying was, what if it been like, okay, 2 years she's been talking about what she gonna do to you once you guys get married or something. 2 years.
It should take one day.
Melody, we'll tell you the answer.
Okay, you're being led on.
The reality is she's stringing for 2 years. She's teasing you. That's what she does.
Yeah, that's not good, bro.
It doesn't take a woman 2 years.
Not at all.
So she want to smash you. No, it doesn't. Because she's
maybe she's trying to get the dude to marry her, Mel.
You guys
What if?
are
Yeah,
in another
It's
world.
the other way around.
It's
If
really,
a woman
you
tried to
guys
do
are
that
in another
with me, I'm cutting her off. I'm like, y'all like this.
Man, what if she's doing that to get you to marry her, to put a ring on it?
Mel, what's the longest you friend zone the guy?
Nah.
A guy?
Oh, you saying what's the longest?
That should happen right away.
That's the point.
He said Melody.
Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to think.
I thought he meant Mel, yo. I'm like, what?
Call her Mel also.
Melanie.
Yeah.
Melody.
You guys are so fucking physically
Hellalicious.
It's burning your brains. It's like you
Simon, shut up.
Yeah. We're still waiting on that example, Simon. You go figure that out first.
Go figure it out first, you dumb nigga. What's
Probably
up?
like a month.
You friend zone a guy for a month before you decide not to want to deal with him?
Oh
Oh,
God.
you mean if I didn't? So wait a minute. Friend zoning is never dealing with him.
Friend zoning is
No. Let me explain something. Let me explain something.
You, but you still
Yeah, Melody out here friend zoning niggas for a month and then dropping them.
No.
No, I don't.
You just said it, my nigga. You can't go back.
No, that's a different question.
Oh, really?
You still
How is it a different question?
But you know you're not gonna
That I know I'm not gonna do it. Well, I
give him none. He's just there.
Well, no, I never teased a guy like that, but I have been in with a guy for a month without doing anything as a friend, and then
So it's a platonic friendship.
What?
Right, and then once we actually hooked up after a month, but it wasn't like
Well, was y'all friends or y'all was talking? Like that's not friend.
Listen, a friend zone is
Were y'all friends with benefits?
No. Friend zone.
That's the only way. That's a true friendship right there. Friends with benefits.
He was my friend for a month and then we fucked.
No.
Wait,
What?
what's friend zone? Go ahead, Pablo.
A friend zone is when you know a guy is interested in you. You know he's trying to get at you. You answer his calls. You go out and date with him, but you know you're not gonna screw him. He's not.
And you put her Christmas lights.
You don't even have to go on a date with him. You just giving up a possibility of a date. You just string him along.
Relax, Mel.
But you keep the man around for convenience sake.
One at a time, fellas. One at a time.
I got something. So
Let me answer.
I have with a work friend. I knew he was my work friend. I worked with him. We worked together for years. He used to buy me lunch. He used to take me out. I know he liked me, but this is work. We're just friends. I mean, does that go?
Yeah.
Did you let him pay for stuff knowing off the strength that he liked you?
I don't know.
Melody, keep it real. Melody, keep it real.
No,
Did you let the nigga pay for shit because you knew he liked you?
Professional. No, I never asked him to pay. I would turn around and he would have bought me lunch. Or Valentine's Day came.
So he's willingly do it.
You knew he liked you.
Did you ever go to work expecting that he gonna buy you lunch?
I absolutely knew he liked me because he told me on many occasions, and
And what did you tell him?
Flowers.
And what did you do?
I'm like, yo, it's work. We at work. I can't. That's unprofessional.
So you was just in the wrong.
Y'all should have got it in that work.
How was she in the wrong, Mel?
I'm being being honest about it, you know. And I was his
honest,
supervisor.
but
I was the supervisor of the place.
Both of them is in the wrong.
Unprofessional.
But he not be speaking to Melody
Hook
right now.
up at work. I'm telling you.
Got himself fired, but yeah.
I mean, she told the nigga that it don't work. How is she in the wrong?
Yeah, y'all work together, but that's kind of fraternizing in a way, yeah, because you know how he felt about you. But you
but she told him though.
I told him that's unprofessional. He would still buy me things.
And you still took it, right?
Mel, I got a question.
It was lunch. I was hungry.
Wait, Melody, did you take it? You ate the food? Still ate the food.
You knew
Melody, can I say this real quick? Let me say this.
You made it well known that you didn't like this. Like we can't hook up to the.
She didn't make it well.
I made it known. I made it known.
Yeah, but you still took his benefits after that.
If he's still buying it, then that's his. Yeah, that's on.
Yeah, he
Melody.
Look, but here's the thing.
Damn, Melody, you still taking free food from a nigga. Damn.
Okay, let me say this real quick. Let me say this.
Because you know why? Because after a while, when he doesn't realize, some dudes they'll keep being nice to you, whatever. That's the whole thing about the nice thing. They'll keep
like
being
Mel.
nice to you consistently.
I give Mel 2 days.
They would consistently be nice to you after you made it well known, but you still give him hope by being a certain way towards him. That
by eating his food.
All of it.
Like, yo, I can't let you treat me to lunch no more because I know it's not really intentional. The way
Yeah. What happened to that professional way he bought you all them tacos, Melody?
Hold on. Well, let me do this.
Huh?
I'm
Can I
gonna
say something real
survey
quick?
the panel real quick.
How
How many guys out of all the guys on the panel? How many of you guys think I was wrong for accepting the lunch?
I do.
How many?
How many days
Who said I
though?
was wrong for accepting the lunch?
Melanie, if you let this guy know that you were not interested in him and you continuously allow this guy to buy you gifts and do all this nice stuff for you, I'm sorry, sweetie, but you're just as much in the wrong as he is. I'm just keeping it real. You're both in the wrong in that regards.
Once you told
I don't think she's wrong.
Yeah, Melody, you a hyena.
I don't think she's wrong for that. Hold up, guys.
Yeah, Melody,
guys.
you a strag.
Oh,
I don't think she's wrong for it. Melody, I don't think you're wrong.
My bad, y'all. I'm just playing around.
I don't think you're wrong.
Oh, you don't think I'm wrong? Who else don't think I'm wrong?
Show me them fake, Melody. I don't think you're wrong at all.
Yeah,
You really funny.
Man, but I got a call like I
They're both
I wanna
wrong
ask
because
Pablo,
after he
'cause
got the first notice, matter of fact, he shouldn't even never made his move because y'all working together.
Exactly.
Don't fraternize when
Yeah.
you get paid that. But
I wanna
y'all
ask
did it
Pablo
anyway.
because
And after he
Make
made his
the
move,
damn
before
move.
you
I
turned
wanna
him
ask
down,
Pablo
he
because
should
he's
have
the
stopped.
most mature guy.
Damn,
Okay.
Mel.
So,
Mel got all the ARC wisdom for us.
I think
No,
Yeah,
Melody,
see, that's common sense.
Mel's like I'm the
Melody.
supervisor. Make the move.
Melody, I think you were wrong.
Okay.
Once you told him, hey, we shouldn't do this. This is a work professional relationship. I'm your supervisor, and thank you for the interest, but no thank you. Once you said that, you shouldn't have accepted another meal.
Really?
I got pushback on
But
that.
it was tacos. Pablo, Melody loves tacos, right? Right, Melody, you
Pablo,
love tacos.
Pablo, I got pushback on you.
Doesn't
No,
matter. Like the whole
even
point is
if
he
it
did
was
it with
already
attention.
ordered, it ain't like he asked me. He
Even
ordered
if you
it
should have just said,
already.
hey, I'll
Melody,
split it with you. Hey, no, I ain't
Hey, you say I ain't ask you, nigga. You should have said that.
Pushback we
You
get
should've said,
females
look, I'll
like this.
split it
He
with you.
kept doing it though.
From your
It's
own
It's on the
neighbors.
man.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
did keep doing it.
Too many people talking. Wait, one at a time. Pablo, what happened?
You should have said, hey, thank you for the gesture, but we'll split the bill, and then you pay your half.
I tried. Okay, so that's another thing. I tried to.
There's no
pay.
trying. There's
I
doing.
tried. No, he would not.
No. What the master Yoda
Yo,
told
Mel,
you.
let her talk. Let her talk.
There's no trying. There's
No,
doing.
what'd you say? Hold on. What'd you say, Mel? I don't hear what he said.
What the master Yoda told Luke. There's
Yola.
no trying. There's doing or do not. You
That's the YOLO.
you didn't do it. You tried no excuse to try. Like,
Okay, so I accepted then. I was wrong. I didn't realize I was wrong because
You realize I was wrong. I just took free food. I didn't realize. I mean, it was for free.
Really,
I mean,
my
no,
girl, but I
I did not know it would be free.
Melody's so
I mean, he
smooth
just
with
offered
it.
me
It was
food.
hard.
I mean, I didn't know. It was already ordered. I had to eat it.
What is
She
this
feisty.
nonsense? Like, come on, is that your sister? Come on, like, what the fuck? Like,
well, what the fuck? I'm a real man here. I'm not the only man on the panel. I'm the only gentleman here. Oh my God!
Melody said, "I'm the
guys are
boss.
acting like
I
little
should be getting
boys."
free
we keep
food."
talking about how these girls come on like our dates and try and finesse us, and we're paying for the freaking bill. It's like, are you stupid? It's like realistically.
No, it's like it's 3 a.m. where you at and you married and you over here. That's what I want to know. What's good with that?
He's divorced.
Oh yeah, he's divorced. That's true. My bad.
Oh Lord.
That's true. That's true. You sound like a bitch. Like at the end of the day,
Hey,
like
no
what?
personal insults. Hey, listen. Do you guys think women should pay for their dinner too? Because when I went out, anytime I used to go on dates, I would pull out money. They would never let me pay.
You was acting like you was pulling out money. You was reaching out for that purse, Melody. Keep it real.
What did Kevin Samuels always told those females?
I don't think they should, because
what did Kevin Samuels tell those females on the panel? Do not go out with nobody you don't see yourself sleeping with.
Yeah, what did Keith say?
Oh, absolutely. Any date I went on, I was interested as well. I'm gonna be honest.
The reason
So
why
You would have gave it up in the first 2 days, 2 dates.
Would I have given it up?
The reason why I say
Yes, you would have.
Melody know how to get it, y'all. Don't be fooled.
Yeah. You gonna put $100 on the Cash App though? That's what we gotta know, man.
See, I want you to do it.
Oh, all right. So
Nah, you do it first.
that turns things around.
No, you're the expert, man. She needs you to spend $500 on it.
But I ain't trying to see the feet though. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to
She
see
got
that.
beautiful feet, though. That's what I don't understand. So why not do it?
You saw her toes? No, you showing her toes?
He want to see my feet. He said. He said
I'll
he
pay
would-
$100.
He said he
I probably would have. Damn toe.
Career now.
I'll pay $100 for them tall, Melody.
Now you about to start an OnlyFans today.
You do it for me so I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, wait a minute.
Hey, yo, Melody, relax, my nigga. What you doing?
You got a fetish like that? Damn, Melody.
You didn't answer my question.
So you guys
Would you
pretty
let a
much
woman pay? Would you?
Unilaterally.
Yes, yes, I would let a woman pay. Absolutely. Every single one.
You a simp, bro. Like,
Boy, fam, shut up, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
fam?
Simon.
Don't call man's a simp, yeah, just because he's gonna let a girl pay, fam.
If she wants to treat him,
Get me. If she want to pay,
Why
fam,
you
let
pay your
her
girl
pay,
bills,
fam.
Simon?
Pay, fam.
talking to, bro.
He actually got more than what you got.
I'll put you down in a second. Like,
Oh yeah, how you gonna do that? You gonna get a ticket and go to Heathrow or Gatwick? Which one? Stansted?
listen, bro,
Go
you
fly
ain't
over
gonna
here,
see me.
put me down.
You ain't gonna see me, bro.
Man's will put you down with the queen, fam. Relax, innit? Relax,
Send
innit?
a woman to beat him up.
You talk
Man,
funny.
man, to do you myself, fam. You get me, fam.
We'll come, bro.
Don't try that tough talk with me, fam. You get me, fam.
Listen, I ain't interested in your bullshit. Like, come if you're gonna talk. Don't bullshit me. Like, I ain't in your madness. You understand me, bro?
I mean, me a bad man. Me a ramp on the panel.
Making action right there.
No, bro, don't go there because
Guys,
I'm quite happy to do that. I have a lot of energy.
Buy a ticket. Buy a ticket.
That's pent up. That'll box your damn ass.
Muscular and muscular.
Pause.
How's Melanie been doing?
Pause, nigga. I know about boxing asses, bro. Pause. For real, my nigga.
Are you there?
Little British boxer trying to box asses, nigga. Come on, dog. Relax.
Okay.
GG.
Game changer, I think, because he said he had to go. And so do I, guys. But thank you all for coming.
Yeah, I'm about to.
All right, Bill.
Yeah.
Take it easy,
fire
yo.
up my own live stream. So good night, Mel.
Who's starting their live stream? I'm coming.
Me.
Who is that?
Damn,
Pablo?
that's it already.
I like you.
Who's starting them? Pablo?
Go to Pablo's channel.
All right, everybody, drop Pablo's link. We going to Pablo's right now. Drop Pablo's
Y'all really
link.
want to hear Passport Bro shit?
Sure.
Ah,
All right.
there's no such
I don't
thing.
mind.
Well, Pablo, I don't put you on the same level as Austin, so it's like there are two different levels on that, man. So
Okay,
like,
well, what level am I
you
on?
actually more a higher level than he is. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Like you actually doing
I
things right.
appreciate it.
Austin doing
I
nigga
wish
shit.
I was not working
Austin doing dildo shit.
Somebody
and on
drop
the road.
Pablo's link in the chat so we can go over there.
I feel like you should be the face of the Passport movement, Pablo.
Nah, I like. You know what? I kind of like my privacy being a little bit incognito. So
There's no such thing
expression
anymore.
is key thing. That's part of the game, man.
Yeah, there's no such thing anymore.
yeah, I like being low profile.
I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll track you.
Pablo, what's it like overseas?
What do you?
I'll track you
mean,
in a second. That's what I'm saying.
it depends on where you go.
Like literally, like you got children. If you have children, you will understand this. Our privacy is not there anymore. Like we can do this stuff. We could play. We can like throw up a thumbnail. We can like throw up an avatar. Forget it. Like it's over with. Speak to your 5-year-old child. In their schools, they're clipping up all that shit. Like now, if they're doing that sort of stuff, and then we're talking about Mark Zuckerberg in the metasphere, it's like the space in between that. It's just like nothing. Is you have no elastic anymore. Okay, so stop playing with yourself. Stop trying to make yourself feel like you're protected. You're not. I will check you in a second. Like I can literally go online and find out who the fuck you are in 2 minutes. Literally. Like,
Oh, shut the hell up, man! You sound like a drunken dumbass right now, man. Damn.
Why you?
Yeah, and I wasn't saying that nobody.
I sound like a. I sound.
Yeah,
like
you
a
sound like a
dumbass.
drunk fool right now, man.
I
Shut
sound
the hell up.
like a dumbass because you didn't pass your
skinny
grade.
ass right there, right there.
I
man.
wasn't saying that no one could find
You
me.
love me. Like listen to me. When
You sound stupid. That's what the hell. Goofy clown man, stupid.
Check your kids. Check your kids. Because at the end of the day, that's what's important.
Check your own kids if you have any. Shit.
You are furious.
He don't
You had
got
this
none.
wife for 10 years ago. You didn't breed
Like,
well.
"Ooh, you're on fire right now, God damn it.
You sound
Okay.
stupid. You
Go
can't even
around
open
the
your
corner.
eyes, man. What the hell? Shit.
Get some sleep.
You've been drinking too much. I think you've been snorting some coke also too, man.
Get them chicken wings in the morning.
All right,
They're good
guys.
things.
I gotta go, y'all. But thanks
Hey,
for coming,
good night, everybody.
Good
Hope
night.
you enjoyed the show. Like, share, and subscribe to Melody channel.
Eat popcorn
Hit the
for
like
sure.
button.
Yo, it's been
Select,
good.
select all on
Send
the
her
notice.
a $500 donation before y'all leave.
Yep, donate to Melanie also too for good entertainment.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Happy Life. And thanks. That was a final thought from you. Anybody else have a final thought before we end?
And also, fellas,
Oh.
always be direct with females so you won't be in the friend zone.
Mode.
Exactly.
And date women like Melody.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was coming to. I was like,
We need more
my
Melody.
final thought
Make
is
sure
just
you get the
subscribe to
pum
this
pum
channel.
first, and then we can be friends.
Subscribe to this channel, hit the like, get everything up.
Good night,
Everyone
Melody.
on the panels is giving like pure information, and you know the fact of the matter is we're not going to get this information from anywhere else. So like just subscribe to the channel, bounce with it, leisure with it, go to the gym, do what you have to do, listen to it in your earphones, and do all that. Do what you like. Do you understand? Shout, man! This has been Disneyland in Blackwell. I'm out, man. Fuck this shit.
Good night. Go ahead, Happy Life. Final thought.
Well, this has been a jam-packed fun show. I had my popcorn and everything. So my final thought is y'all hit the cash app, send her $500. She gonna need that nail money. And I'll see y'all on the next show when she gets on her knees. So
Yes, see you then. Thank you, Happy Life. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. And then we have Muscular. Final thoughts, my muscular friend.
First of all, I like how you say my name.
I thank you.
And second of all, do want to see your feet. I ain't gonna judge. I got a fetish too, so I ain't judging it for that.
Oh,
I ain't
do
gonna lie.
you?
Huh? Yes, I do. And as far as this, our society is probably not going to get better. So they can apologize all they want, but this is decades of damage they got to apologize for, and they got to fix it. I mean, they start this whole women's liberation, the hookup culture, the 304 culture. Oh, you can't check me. Who gonna check me? All this kind of BS. Women are the ones who started this mess. So now women better work together in tandem to try to fix this mess. And maybe if they ask us men kind enough, nice enough, maybe, and this is a big maybe we will step in and actually help their happy asses if they're willing to abide by our leadership, if they're willing to cooperate. But at this point, it might be too late because they're over the top, they're over the hill, they're all messed up, they hit the wall. So I don't know. I don't have hopes for it, but if it works, it works. I don't have any high hopes for it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, thank you. That was pure facts. It's a little too late for some of these women. I mean, when I saw the panel, some of them looked young, like in their late 20s, maybe early 30s. There's still hope for them, but those 35 and up, I don't know. I'm
Oh,
not
by
sure.
the way, that Arabian woman on the far right, did she have any ounce of traditionalism in her? Judging by the way she was looking, she had the little scarf on her head, so I figured she was Middle East. I didn't get to hear her speak in that video.
Well, she was like the worst, honestly. Out of all of them, she was the worst.
Oh, and she came from another country where it's about, I know Middle East folks value traditionalism. There are some trash ones out there, but they value traditionalism more so than the United States. That's why I was curious.
Yeah, no, she was the worst, the one with the hijab on. We were talking about that.
God.
But yeah, thank you for the final thought. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Melody, I love all the things you be telling me. The way you be killing it. Ooh, that's a felony.
Yeah, I like that. I like that rhyme. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the next one. And Game Changer's final thought he cannot give because he's not home. But he can't do the final thought. So he said, thanks for having me and peace. All right, everybody, peace. I'll see you guys over at Pablo, and I may go live tomorrow, so watch out for that. Everybody hit the like button on the way out. Share on all of your platforms. If you have a Facebook, share. Whatever you have, share. A YouTube channel, whatever. And subscribe if you are new. Hit that bell so you can get all of the notifications when I go live. Good night. Peace.